That's
when he
not
gets
even
into,
true. That's not true.
well, no, that is true. The only
Okay,
time you
wait,
can,
wait, wait,
well,
wait, wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait.
bro, shut up, bro, shut up.
No,
That's not
you wait. No, that's not true. I
nigga.
want to
Stop,
get
stop yapping,
scan.
bitch.
Okay,
Stop
go ahead.
yapping, bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa.
okay. So,
Calm
nigga, the
down,
only time you can
little
list
boy.
emotion that he, nigga, shut your fucking bitch ass up. The
Bro,
only time,
don't, bro, shut the fuck up before I beat your ass right now, bro. I swear to God,
nigga,
bro.
I'll
I'm not
fucking
fucking playing
kill
with you,
you.
bro. Bro,
Shut up, nigga.
I'd pull up to your house and I'll fucking like rape you,
Nigga,
bro.
I got
I'll put you in
scissors
the
in
ground,
my
bro.
hand. You don't want to fuck with me,
Dog, I'll cut you up and send your body parts to your family, bro. Don't fucking play with me, bro.
bro. Bro, I'll
Great
literally cut your fucking
Yeah,
forehead
okay.
off.
He said,
Bro,
wait. He said Sukino was like not. He said Sukino was nonchalant. Well, that's just not
okay,
true.
bro. The only time you can list the fact that Sukuna displays any emotion during the fight is literally when a Superman punches Maki, and then after that, he's literally just like, "Oh, not bad." Like that's it.
Okay, is this more emotions than he like presented against Ishigori?
Ishigori.
Because they're saying
Uh,
basically, I'm assuming like you're saying like the amount Sukino is excited or impressed with an opponent correlates to the amount of strength, which I don't necessarily disagree with. But I'll just say like he was more excited against Maki than Ishigori.
bro. I mean, there's like it's like yes, it's like I probably agree. I just agree to that. But it's also like even against Ishigori, I don't think you can prove he went all out with the slash. And if he does go all out on the slash, it doesn't scale
It
anything.
doesn't as long as
There's
it's more. It would scale.
no, 'cause-
As long as it's. I understand. Wait, it doesn't have to be full power Sukino as long as it's more than Ishigori, who's relative to Yuta. I'll just argue Yuta's reinforcement doesn't get any better. Or no, Yuta's reinforcement does get better. Sorry, from volume 0 to
yeah,
2
that should
current JJK.
that just definitely can't be proven. But I definitely agree with him being above Ryu. If you want to,
Okay, okay,
I
wait.
also
I'm fine.
hold on, bro,
Okay,
bro,
okay.
shut up,
Sorry,
shut up.
sorry, sorry, sorry.
I also agree with Maki being stronger than Yuta and Ishigori. I have no problem with that. That's for my other reasons. But if you want to say that he has gone stronger since Volume Zero, I don't think we can prove that whatsoever because Rika in Volume Zero is a completely different entity.
What do you think
Whereas,
Rika amps?
do I think she amps Yuta? Of course.
What do you think she amps for me, sir? Not do you think
Yeah,
she amps?
I think she funnels cursed energy into him, and you just use cursed energy for
No,
everything.
wait. No. But does she give him a higher amount of curse energy, or does she simply refill his curse energy when he's low on it?
Bro, that's not mutually exclusive. What?
Well, yes, it is because okay. So let's say you're low on battery, right? And then you plug into the charger. It charges to 100%. It doesn't charge like to
Okay,
100% and beyond,
okay.
correct?
I see what you
Okay.
mean.
So what I'm saying is okay. So the only thing that's been stated. Wait. So
Hold
the
on.
only
Can
thing
I
that's been stated.
interrupt and
Wait.
ask something?
Uh,
Can I interrupt and
yes,
ask
you may,
something?
since you asked so politely.
So you're basically just gonna be saying that is her cursed energy storage separate or is it combined with Yuta? Is that
I
what
just
that's
I
what
just think
you're saying?
I just think that Yuta has a set amount of curse energy that his body can like hold. I don't think that like obviously for like things like output and blast that can be like that can be like exported through Rika, so he doesn't need to like limit that to his maximum amount of curse energy. But when Rika's like refilling his curse energy, I don't think it goes beyond his maximum power.
Goes
And
beyond this.
I think we can kind of see this too. Like every time that he's fighting alongside Rika, he's going rel before and after. All it's stated to do is refill his curse energy, and like yeah, we can also just kind of observe this in the series too.
Well, you realize, okay. Well, you realize here's the issue though. If you're using datasets from literally Shinjuku and the calling games, where Rika keeps up with Yuta and she just refills his cursed energy during the fight, and even before and after, whether or not she's manifested or not, she's still keeping up with him. That doesn't mean anything to my point, because my point is Rika in Volume Zero is a completely different entity. These
I
two
never
people.
that you're
Hold
not
on,
understanding
hold
my
on,
point
hold on,
though.
hold on.
Okay.
No. I do understand your points. The
What's my
problem
point,
is,
bro?
okay, your point is that she can't make him go beyond his limit.
But no. I'm
She's
saying
just,
no,
she's
but
just,
the
she's
evidence
just
that I'm
there.
using, right? The data that I'm using to demonstrate that. What do you think that is? Do you think it's him going relative to Rika? Because that doesn't make
No.
any sense. I said
She was
before. I said before he summons Rika, he goes relative to Uro and niggas in that like fight, and then he continues going relative afterwards.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Okay.
But
Because you
I
just said
heard.
relative to Rico. Sorry.
Well, no, I know, but that was the implication. It's the same thing, either or.
No, not really. But okay, continue.
Well, how are they different at all? Because whether Yuta is relative to
So
Rika, or hold on,
I'm
or
basically saying if
Yuta,
Rika is an amp, that's supposed to put him beyond 100% because obviously she has more curse energy than him, and she can push him beyond like the maximum amount of curse energy his body can withhold, and this amps his reinforcement somehow. Then like it would be demonstrated through feats or at least some sort of statement, or at least we could like visually portray that Yuta has gone faster or stronger, and he could like be stronger than he was before. But we see it's just relative. So I don't think this is the case. And also like reinforcement is a. I don't think Yuta. What is it called? I don't think Yuta. Yeah, that's. I already went over everything. Yeah, that's basically it.
well, the way I interpret it is currently Yuta is a prodigy, and he's been stated to be a prodigy. He's this really talented student, and he actually possesses the power of a special grade sorcerer. And Rika is, as you said, she's just there to recharge the battery, and also she gives him tools and stuff, and she's there to help out, but she's not the one who's really in charge. She's not just taking the steering wheel and putting all of her power into it and doing everything. But I think in volume 0, that's a completely different thing, because in volume 0 you also think that he gets stronger over these 3 months. I think so as well, but what I think is 3 months ago he has a cursed spirit, Rika Orimoto, and then 3 months later, she's the Shikigami, and her soul has moved on, and she's become a completely different entity. I think 3 months prior, Rika is strong, and she's funneling cursed energy into Yuta when he doesn't have
Wait, I'm sorry.
really.
So do
Hold
wait
on,
because
hold on, hold on,
you're
hold on.
okay. Go ahead. Because you're making like many points and you're like presupposing that there's like a relevant difference in here because we see that his utilization of Rika before and
No, I'm
after is
affirming there's a relevant difference.
I understand. Yeah, you're affirming, implying it, whatever. I'm saying they're functionally used the same way. Can you like display some sort of distinction in how he's using it before Volume Zero, or before the events of JJK and during Volume Zero? Like, where's the distinction? Because he literally uses it the exact same way. Like, I agree, like she's a Shikigami. I don't disagree with that. I don't know if she wasn't a Shikigami beforehand. I think she was also a Shikigami in Volume Zero. But I don't know if that even matters. Like, where's the difference? How's that relevant?
Well, hold on. So the way I'm gonna prove this, right? I'm not gonna give you a showing. What I'm gonna give you is a scaling chain to actually prove that there's a difference, right? Because
Ooh.
there's no actual visual indicator or anything we can use to show that
Or
there
like
would
a
be a
statement or
difference.
anything?
No, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Okay.
Volume 0 doesn't have
Okay,
all
go
that,
ahead, go ahead.
right? Yeah. So do you agree that RCT Gojo is obviously stronger than Toji?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you agree that
Prime
Toji is?
Toji?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't think Vishiguro Toji should be any weaker than his prime.
Isn't it stated that he was out of shape? Also, like this is not me
I
writing.
don't
I'm
think-
literally, I literally like I just don't have that
Okay.
much JJK
No,
knowledge, so I
okay.
actually
So
don't
I
know
can
the
I can
difference.
tell you exactly what's been told to us. What's been told to us is that Toji is rusty and that he's in a bad headspace. And this is after his wife dies. So most people just believe that there's something connected to that. That's what's causing his mental to be different.
Wait,
But I
so,
don't think
wait,
he's,
so can
he's
I just
weaker.
clarify? So is it like a? So it seems to be the case, right? That there's like a distinction in Toji in his prime and like Toji like during his fight against Gojo that was given, right? And
A
then
distinction.
you can cite
I,
you can cite
I
like the
think
ref.
it's a
You could say,
distinction
oh,
in
this is due to like his
mentality, but
wife.
not
It could.
skills.
Uh, didn't you just okay? So if he stops fighting for a very long time, does he not just get weaker?
No, because that's not how Toji works. Toji's situation is different. He can't get weaker.
Why?
Yeah. So in binding vows and with binding vows in JJK, what happens is you make a deal, you give up something in exchange for a consequence where you receive a reward or you receive something as a consequence to giving up this initial thing, right? A binding vow would be violated if the consequence was no longer given to you, right? That is why in Maki's case, Maki in the calling games is stated to be equal to Toji. She's this fierce fighter who has awakened, who's equal to Zen and Toji. And then in Shinjuku, she is still stated to be equal to Toji in the most recent popularity poll that the author gives us. Now, this doesn't make any fucking sense. It's been a 1 month time skip. These guys are all preparing to fight Sukuna, the strongest sorcerer in history. Are we really assuming that Maki it cares so little that she wouldn't even bother to pick up the bat and just start swinging it to make her muscles bigger so that she could have a
I
better
don't know if
chance of.
that's. I just don't
No,
think that's
that doesn't.
significant
That
enough
doesn't.
training.
That doesn't make any sense
Wait, I don't.
whatsoever.
I just don't. Wait. I just don't think
Hold on.
that's significant enough training. So
Well,
even
well,
wait,
well,
wait,
well,
wait.
okay.
Can because you just
Sure.
you
Respond.
were talking
Respond.
a lot. You
Respond.
made
I'm
like a
sorry.
lot of points there, right?
Respond.
So
Respond.
you
I'm
said
sorry.
like the
I'm sorry.
consequent. Okay, so you said it's a binding vow. The binding vow would be broken if you like if the consequent changes, right, or something. And I guess you're saying the consequent is the level of power. I think the binding vow can grant him that level of power through like amping his physical stats by getting rid of his curse energy. Whether or not this level of power is a consistent thing that can't be weakened or altered if you stop like taking in nutrients, if you're
Oh, I
not
can
working out
explain
as
that.
much, and you wait, and you basically like uh the integrity of your muscles isn't as it was before. Whether or not like the consequence is actually going to be remain consistent, or if that's going to break the binding vows, was put into question. And as for what you just said about her training, so two things, right? One month of training isn't enough in real life to get massively stronger. I understand you're gonna say, "Oh, JJK like training different." I agree with that, but I think that that's relative to the person what they're trying to train, right? So somebody like Gojo isn't gonna get much stronger in 1 month by swinging around a bat. He's probably gonna get much stronger if he's like training an ability, right? And I think
It
this works
doesn't
for like
matter.
many people. But when you like already have perfect control over something, when you already are reaching a certain limit of potential, I don't think that it's very easy to get stronger in this, like in that level of in that time frame. So I don't think that you saying, "Oh, us not observing a massive distinction, or them still being equal or relative,"
Wait, I never said a
means that
massive distinction.
no, no,
My
yeah, I know, I just
okay.
changed it. Them still being
So
equal or relative would
okay.
like, yeah, yeah. So I just don't think that's relevant.
Okay, so the reason why what you said just cannot be the case for Maki is because we know in real life when you train, what you do is you exert tension on your muscles and you tear your muscle fibers. So then, and that's what causes soreness, right? Soreness in the body. You tear these muscles and then your body sews them back together. But when it sews them back together, you consume food and all that stuff. With that, you get additional mass that's placed there when it's your body is sewing it back together like a sewing kit, and your muscles get bigger. That's how you gain muscle mass. With Maki, even if you were to say that her lifting weights, for example, wouldn't be sufficient enough training, and you're using this as and you're using Gojo as an analogy, where his specific method of training might not be sufficient to actually get stronger. In Maki's case, all she has to do is literally just ask Yuta or Hakari, and it's shown that she has a very good relationship with Yuta. He'd be very willing to do this. Hey, since we're already doing soul swap training and you guys are practicing in these bodies and you're swinging your fists back and forth and all that stuff, why don't we just fight each other so we can get stronger? Do why?
Okay, wait,
That's what.
two things,
Hold
right?
on, hold on, hold on. Before you
Okay,
respond,
sorry.
Maki, there is definitely a way that Maki can exert herself, even if she were to be
Wait, can you
stronger.
wait? Because you just made a point. Now you're making another
Hold on,
point. So let me
hold
just
on.
respond to the point you
I
previously made.
understand. Hold on. I understand that I'm making multiple points here, but it's all collective for 1 point. These are just sub
Yeah,
points.
it's all meant to prove one thing. I agree, but sub points are
But hold
important
on,
when it comes to tracking,
hold
right?
on, hold on.
Like
Just
if
let me
I could
say.
have an overarching idea of what I'm trying to prove, but if I'm using multiple points to prove it, then it's gonna be hard to track if I'm not able to respond to it when you make it. So
But
you just made a claim like
okay, well, I
about.
don't think. Okay, well, Zkiller, I'll keep this very brief so that you don't have
Okay,
issues
go
tracking.
ahead, bro.
So what I'm gonna be saying
Oh,
here,
bro, hello, SpongeBob, bro. Your
even if
voice, bro. You sound so like a cutie
even if
patootie right now,
Maki,
bro.
even if Maki was completely above Yuta, if she consistently exerts her body to the maximum and fights maybe even more than Yuta, maybe an additional person, she could definitely find a way to strain her body enough to where she could tear her muscles a bit.
Like through what?
Through what?
Yeah,
You know she can fight Gojo, right?
I think that all these people are like preoccupied preparing for their own fights, and I
Prove
just
that.
don't think. I just don't think Akari
Prove that or give
trains.
a basis. Prove that
I
or give
mean,
a basis.
we see. yeah, we see Gojo and Yuta training like the Kenjaku mental swap ability. No.
But that doesn't matter. When they do this,
Okay, wait. So wait. Okay, so we know. So we know
okay,
for a fact
I'll
Goto and
grant that. I'll
so
grant
we know
that,
for a
but
fact
I'll
Gojo
grant
and
that
Yuta
in the
themselves were training among themselves. I don't really think Hikari trains at all. Like I don't know if he even trains. Maybe you can show me something. According to my knowledge, we've never seen Hikari even training or
there's
like
nothing known about
strategizing or
Hikari in
anything like
One
that.
Piece.
But yeah, so I don't think it's really in his character to do that. So what method is Maki gonna do
Well,
besides like
okay.
just running around or like weight
So I,
training?
I can list multiple things, right? Literally, there's so many different things we can list here. There are so many different opportunities. I can show you these where Maki will have at least one chance to train in the 1 month time skip. There is no way you can give me an argument where Gojo and Yuta would be so busy when the soul swap training doesn't even matter. All the soul swap training does is it just changes their bodies, right? It
Why does
doesn't
that
hinder.
not
It doesn't.
matter?
Hold on. It doesn't matter because they still have their power. They can still train and fight in these bodies, and it's stated that they do. It's stated in Yuta's case that he still does train and fight in this body. So
You
Maki,
don't
there's
understand my
no.
point.
No. I understand your point, but they're not preoccupied with their own things because their own things don't mutually exclude them from being able to do additional things such as fighting other people as well.
But all you said right now to prove that is that they still have access to their powers and bodies when they're soul swapping or when they're
I
trading.
can prove it. I can
I don't
give
even
an
know if they're
example.
wait. I don't even know if their trading in specific was soul swapping. I just know that they were training like together amongst themselves. And my point is that if they're training together amongst themselves, and we know that like Yuta has like this plan to take over Gojo's body if he in case loses, and Yuta is held as this like prized figure that is like their ace in the hole or their final like end game guy that needs to be strong or pull through for the team because he has the best win cons in his fight against Sukuna. I think it does make sense to put like or pull your efforts into that one guy. So I don't even know if Maki would want to impede on that training and like ask Gojo to train her on the side. And if she did, I don't even know if Gojo would accept that because I think he would just focus all of his
Wait,
training on Yuta.
wait. What you're saying is retarded. You're seriously telling me that in 1 month, Yuta, when he has time to literally sit around and talk to Gojo and ask him for
It's
the favor,
strategizing.
and hold on, and they're joking around with one another. No, well, no, Gojo's the one joking around, but they're still wasting time there. You're telling me that Maki can't fight a single like 1 hour within a month to just fight a strong person and at least try to get stronger, or actually do
You
anything
d-
whatsoever. Hold on, or actually do anything whatsoever to strain her body to actually tear these muscles, these muscle fibers. Because even if she literally just went around walking in a circle for like I don't know 24 hours, eventually that would eventually she would be able to strain her body enough.
We don't but obviously this is
I'm not
all
gonna say that.
proportional, right? This is all proportional. We don't actually know the amount of time it would take Maki to walk around in a circle and strain her muscles. And even if that's hypothetically possible, would
I
Maki
know it's
actually
more
go?
arbitrary numbers all around.
Wait, pause. And even if that's hypothetically possible, would Maki actually find it worthwhile enough to even go through that training? Probably not. I think Maki, if she knows how strong she is and that all these like menial tasks aren't gonna like lead any like aren't gonna yield any significant benefit, then I don't even see why she would partake in them to begin with. Wouldn't she just train on her like sword skills or train on her strategizing with other people or talk about things or try to find ways to win against Sukuna that doesn't involve her walking around in a circle for 24 hours straight just to get slightly stronger?
Okay, so another thing is, right, I can go back to the Toji example, the Toji thing, because that's what really matters for the outcome of this debate, because we know that Toji is still equal in stats. However, let's stay on this for a moment. I want you to
Go.
give me any basis, anything within the story that would lead you to believe that within 1 month, Maki wouldn't talk to, let me list all the people that were available. Gojo, Itadori, Todo, let's see who else. Yuta. Well, I'm not gonna say Miguel because I don't think they like interact with that guy that much. It seems like only Yuta talks to him. Um, Kashimo, literally fucking Kashimo. That guy loves fighting. What he loves fighting. Hakari, like
I mean, I
Shoso.
don't wait,
Hold on.
no, because you're presupposing certain things when you're acting as if Kashimo was like an actual viable option to. Let me change my fucking camera, dude. This is bullshit. Actually, I'm just gonna put my voice on like voice activity. Give me a second. Okay, wait. Okay, so yes, I agree. Kashima likes to fight, but he likes to fight people that are strong. I don't think he likes to fight anybody. Like if like Maki were to pull up to him and like, yo, let's fight. I don't know if he would like want to fight her because I don't think she like views her as like a significant opponent. Or maybe he just wants to save his strength for Sukuna, whatever the fuck, however you want to cut it. Or maybe he just wasn't even chilling with him. We don't know where Kashima was chilling in that 1 month time frame. And then as for what you said about her training with Itadori, again, I agree. Like these are possible things that she could have done. But would Maki actually do this in character? Would it yield significant benefits? Is what's being put into question. Also, Maki knows that Itadori is already busy with his own training, so she's going to go in there and train with him to her own benefit and impede on his training that doesn't have to do with sparring, that has to do with controlling his blood, learning RCT, doing other things, is like already something that would like lend credence to the idea, or at least give some sort of basis for why she wouldn't want to train with these people.
Okay.
And I already said this before. I'm just repeating it. Like I already said before.
No, I know you're repeating yourself, right? But the thing is, I'm trying to get to here.
Why'd you ask me for a basis?
Okay, I'm trying to get. I was trying to ask you for a basis because I'm trying to derive off of this to the point to where we can say that one thing is more likely or than the other, or both things will have equal likelihood because there's just too much unknown variables. We can't posit either or because there's too much unknown variables. I understand that you're positing unknown variables, right? But here's what doesn't make sense to me. Kusakabe, Higuruma, and Ino, right? I understand those guys did train. And we know that they did train because their reinforcement gets better. But this makes absolutely no sense to me.
Wait, I understand Kusakabe trains with what is it called? Trains with Yuji. But like where was Ino or who was the other person you said?
Higuruma. I don't know where they were, but Sukunis is their reinforcement
Wait,
improvement.
what Kusakabe, Higuruma?
It says all their reinforcement.
Are they not the same person?
Kusakabe, Higuruma, and Ino are all different people. I'll send you a picture.
Kusakabe is the guy with the sword that has like the domain application, right?
Does he have domain amplification? I don't remember.
He taught Yuji how to use domain application, or at least make a. Oh, Higuruma. This nigga. Oh, yeah.
The sorcerer.
No, that's Ino, bro. Yeah, I don't. Again, like, it's just gonna be the same thing. Okay. And then for like, wait, and then for Ino, like, I don't even know, like, where was Ino during that 1 month time frame? And I don't even think Ino would be like a good sparring partner either. Like I'm saying, she could hypothetically like spar with like people that are way weaker than her, but then I don't know if that would yield any benefit. So I was saying like I think she would want to pull her efforts in other things that would. While it can be inclusive, like to having better like curse energy control, it doesn't necessarily yield any benefit by them like going and sparring with her. Which is why I don't think she would even want to impede on that by asking them to train or be a sparring partner for her.
So okay. So your basis for believing that Maki does not train to actually, or Maki, no, not train in general, but ask these guys to train with her, is that these guys all have their own things, right? Here is what,
and that they're not good sparring partners.
Oh, and that they're not good sparring partners. Yeah. I guess the only person I can really confirm to be a good sparring partner would be Gojo. And this
Lojo, that guy's trash.
You do have a good point here. So I guess I can give you this, but what I will say for sure though is due to the binding vow, we can go back to the Toji thing. What really matters here is Toji cannot get weaker. I'll explain why. Toji's binding vow, and I'm sure you know what it is, that it gives you a heavenly restriction where you lose all the curse energy in your body, yet all your senses and your physical ability, your physical strengths. I'll just say strengths.
I know. You get stronger through like getting rid of all your curse energy. You're gonna say like, oh, it's the consequence. Are you gonna say the same thing you said before?
I have to say specifics. For what the binding vow is, so you understand the point. The specifics are that in Maki's case, her stats are enhanced to her limit. That means, right, that to her highest physical limit, her heavenly restriction pushes her there, right?
Wait, is that the case?
Yeah, that's what's stated.
Wait, then why the fuck? Wait, then why did you just ask me this dumbass shit about like her getting stronger? If you know that she's at her limit, she can't get stronger. Are
Okay.
you
No,
conflating
no,
getting
no,
strong without? Like, are you conflating not being able to get stronger with getting weaker?
no. I was trying to make the argument that she most likely did train in the 1 month time period, but she couldn't have gotten stronger
Okay,
because
I'll
of
just
this.
ask you a simple question. If she can't get stronger, she's at a physical limit. Why does that mean she can't get weaker?
Okay, I'll explain to you why. With binding vows, right? It's a two-way deal. Both people have to meet their agreements, right? If the agreements
Oh my
are not
god.
met,
I already
there's a
responded to this.
okay. How did you respond to it?
I said, yes, I agree. Like the binding vow gives you a level of power, right? And that is like through the that is what the heavenly pact is. But what I don't agree with, right, is that this level of power I can't fucking speak, is necessarily a constant thing that can't diminish over time, whether or not that would even break the rules of the binding vow to begin with. Because if the rules
Then you
were,
don't
yes, you
understand
get,
binding vows.
if the rules of the binding vow were, yes, you get this level of power, and this is a level of power that stays with you for the rest of your life, regardless of what you do, and regardless of what physical actions you partake, then yes, I would agree with that. But obviously, I don't think that's necessarily true. It can be the case that yes, this is a binding vow that she gets by sacrificing all her cursed energy. This binding vow is only relevant if she maintains a certain level of physical activity. If she just becomes a potato for 4 years, you can't prove that this binding vow would, like,
Okay,
the
then you
rules of
need
this
to reread
binding vow
the series
would.
to know binding vows.
I don't care because this all depends on the rules of the binding vow, right? What the binding vow necessitates or dictates, right?
Okay, I'll prove to you
Okay, and
binding vows
I'm
work
just
in the way I'm talking about.
a binding vow is just giving something in exchange for another thing, correct?
Yes.
And typically, you don't break a binding vow because it has like bad consequences or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah. Unknown consequences.
Okay, so you don't need to explain to me what a binding vow is.
No,
It's
no, no.
just the
No,
specifics
no.
of the binding vow,
I need to
whether
explain
it
to
is
you
whether
the
or not
specifics
Maki would
of
get
that.
weaker. We just don't know. We just don't know if the specifics would allow her to get weaker. Like if the
No, no,
specifics
we
were
know
like
this.
what you're saying, then yeah, sure. But I just don't think it's like that.
I know the specifics because what I'm saying is true. I'll show to you why. I'll literally show you the start of the series, right?
Is there? How is the start of something at the start of series going to be analogous to
Because at
something
the start,
a completely
because at the
different
start of the
binding vow?
series, binding vows are explained.
But I just explained to you what a binding vow was, and you said yes, that's an accurate description.
Yes, an accurate description, but for you to say that this is a different binding vow, no, at the core of binding vows, they're the exact same. They have these set
No,
rules.
okay, no, they're not the exact same. There's certain things and like rules and regulations, but
No,
that
not
doesn't mean that
exact
the
same,
specific
but
details of what they entail is the same.
rules are a constant amongst all binding
Yeah,
vows.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I agree. The only rule that I think is constant though is that you can't you shouldn't break a binding vow unless you want to face the consequences, and that binding vows give you something in exchange for another thing. That's the only rules that I think are constant. If you have any external rules that you think you can prove are constant, then you can go ahead and like argue that. But those are only rules that I'm agreeing to being constant.
Okay.
You give
So,
something in exchange for another thing, and if you break the
okay,
rules of it, you face consequences.
okay, so think about this. Think about what you just said. You give something in exchange for another thing. If you break it, then there are consequences. If there are
Okay.
consequences, then obviously, why doesn't some things happen, such as Maki regaining her curse energy, for instance, or Toji? No, not Maki, because it's Toji who would be breaking the binding vow. Toji break. Sorry, Toji regaining his cursed energy, for instance, or Toji, for example, randomly getting the
Wait,
consequence
okay,
of.
but
Hold
okay,
on, let
Haram, you
finish.
don't
Let
understand. But
me
you don't understand, bro.
let me finish.
Because I
No, 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 I
understand what you're
understand.
saying. You're trying to
I
say, okay,
understand.
why don't we observe like the consequences of him breaking the binding vow? My point is, if we don't know the specific details of what the binding vow grants him besides external power, and we don't know like the way in which it grants him power, we cannot dictate whether or not him standing
No,
around
we
or not
know.
doing
I
anything
can
or
show
getting
you. I can
weaker
show
would
you. I
actually
can
lead
show
to
you.
would actually lead to a breaking of the vow. Because I already explained, if the vow were to, for example, and I'm not saying this is what it is,
We know
but if the vow
exactly
were to
what the
just
binding vow
increase
is.
his muscle mass, right? Let's say you have a vow to increase your muscle mass to a certain level, right? And then after it increases to that level, the vow is already completed. Does that mean that if you stop training and you get fat as fuck, your muscle mass is going to be the same? And that if it doesn't stay the same, then that's a breaking of the vow? No, because you already were granted that level of muscle mass. That was the only condition of the vow. It's not a condition that has to stay forever, regardless of what you do or your physical activities. Which is why I'm asking you to prove that. You keep on presupposing that and giving analogies without proving it. Just actually prove it, please.
No. I'm not presupposing it. What you just did there is you attacked what I was saying, and I just told you I could show you the exact details of Toji's binding vow, so we know, okay, if these were violated, then there would be a consequence. If there's no consequence, then it's obvious that this
What
is
are
just
the details? What are the details? The relevant details, not
I have to
the
grab
him
it. I have
getting
to grab it.
stronger.
I have to grab it. We know exactly what the details are.
Are you just
We're
gonna say he gets stronger?
No, I'm not gonna say what they are. I'm actually just gonna show you so we can both look at it for ourselves.
Okay, but HaramSpongebob, I know you, bro. You take a million years to get the scans. Please, somebody get the
Bro,
scan
I
for
don't
him.
bro. I don't give a fuck if
Somebody
you
get
get
the
mad at
scan
me.
for him.
I don't give a fuck if you get mad at me for this shit, bro. I don't
I
even
never. I
remember.
didn't threaten.
I
How
don't
could I get
remember
mad at
when
you,
this
bro?
shit.
You sound so cute right
Nigga,
now, bro. I can't get mad at you.
Nigga, you used to fucking crash out at me for taking 20 minutes to grab a panel.
Yeah, if you take 20 minutes right now, I'm gonna fucking crash out
What
too.
scan? What scan do y'all need? What scan?
Okay, nigga, fuck you with that.
What
Fuck you
scan
with
do
that.
y'all need? What scan?
Like this has to be a
Nigga,
debate strat. You just like ask for a scan, don't
that's
set a
not a
BOR,
debate
and just
strat.
wait,
What?
bro. And
Or
just
I
just
wait
don't
and
just
just
told you
answer
I
not
me
don't
do
and
have
anything.
keep
it.
arguing.
SpongeBob,
Or
you
just
do
don't
that
answer
every
me and
single debate.
keep
That's why I said
arguing.
just have someone else
Hello, hello.
I did that one other time,
Yo,
bro. You're very
somebody get the
ignorant.
scan for him. Hold on, just describe
Zkiller,
the
what
scan, and
scan
somebody
is
else will get
it?
it for you.
What
Scan-
scan?
Oh,
I don't know.
okay, bro. Nigga, shut up. What I want is where in the manga or the data books or wherever is Toji's heavenly restriction explained word for word, like how exactly it works, or Maki's, either or.
Teddy,
Look at Teddy
get it
being such a nice
faster than
guy.
you.
Okay. Nerd ass
Why is
bitch.
manga C down?
I don't know, bro. Like, her own SpongeBob, bro. Your voice, bro. Dude, like, you sound like your fucking throat got railed for like 12 hours in a row, bro. Like,
Yo,
god damn, bro. Like, what happened to you?
This is a power up.
Do you have like a cold, or do you have strep throat?
I think I think I don't have strep throat because I can still eat. It's like a lesser strep throat. Bro, I had to go to college
Teddy,
like this,
why
bro.
do you sound like that, Teddy?
Bro, I had to go to college like this.
I can't. I can like barely hear you.
Oh, really?
Yo,
If you can
Oh
get the
my
scan, that'd be good.
goodness.
Thank you.
oh yeah, gotcha. Dude, is manga C down forever? Oh, it's up now.
Bro, literally any website will work.
Oh my
And
Bro,
any
I just don't have
god,
I don't have
bro,
fucking
literally the
Mangakala
shittiest,
open.
do
the
y'all not got
shittiest,
scan servers or something? What's wrong with you
bro,
guys? You guys debate
I
bro,
don't
JJK all
have the
day.
bro, all
Koji
the JJK
Koji
scan
verbatim.
servers are private. They don't they're not gonna invite me. I'm a random. I'm I'm like blacklisted.
Bro,
Like
dude, there's
I'm
no
like
way
indirectly
you're not,
blacklisted.
nobody's gatekeeping fucking,
They are,
nobody's
bro.
gatekeeping like scan service from you, bro. Don't worry about that.
Bro, they
You just gotta
are.
ask people for it.
Nigga, bro. Okay, is it? I'm confident in this. There has been at least one instance where his heavenly restriction it's stated, it's explained in detail what exactly is given up in response for what we receive. Okay?
Yeah, dude, check
If you just need that, if you
Even
need
I
that,
don't care. I don't even care about this. I can still argue with this,
my
even
nigga.
though even though even though what's happening here is Yuki is just talking about instances where heavenly restrictions remove cursed energy just to give you enhanced stats. I can explain exactly why, even though she's not the one who made the binding vow, her like analysis of the binding vow is accurate, picture perfect. I'll explain why. So the offer, right? The offer is explaining Toji and how his abilities function because that's a relevant plot detail. The readers are going to be interested in that, so they're going to be like, "Oh, how does Toji's power work?" Because we want to know how this works, and we know exactly we know that this exact thing is also relevant later on because this binding vow is extrapolated on. No, it's expanded upon in Maki's case, where her curse energy is removed and
Why
her
did you
curse.
just say extrapolated
Bro,
upon and then say
hold on.
no, expanded upon? Those are literally synonymous.
Nigga, I thought extrapolated upon would be okay. Never mind. So the reason why it does not matter that she's just giving her analysis on this is because this is just Gege using Yuki as a medium to reveal details to the audience, and these details are relevant to the plot, right?
Wait, but
So
it could also
if,
it could also
hold on.
serve. Wait. It could also wait. All those things can be true with it serving the narrative purpose of it showing Yuki's thoughts on a certain thing to give the readers a perspective into her mind and what she finds interesting, or what she can come up with her limited knowledge. It doesn't necessarily have to be true, and it would still serve its narrative purpose, albeit with
Okay,
like a different goal in mind.
but here's the thing, though, right? With Toji, another thing we have to realize is two things here. One, if it was relevant that he was giving up another thing beyond his cursed energy, then that would be listed because obviously
Oh,
the
I
author.
agree. Wait. If the only thing you're
Okay,
using
if
this to
you
prove
agree,
is that he
if you
gives up his
agree,
cursed
if you
energy.
agree,
Wait. If the
hold on,
only thing you're using this
hold on.
to
If you
prove
agree
is
with
that he
that
gives
part, let
up
me
his
go
cursed
on.
energy. Okay, wait. Just pause. If the only thing you're using this to prove is that he gives up his cursed energy in exchange for physical power, nobody disagrees with that. And I haven't. If you think I disagree with that, then that's crazy because I
I
haven't
never
said
said
anything
you
to disagree with that.
disagree with that. That's obviously not the argument I'm trying to make. That was a
Okay.
terrible attempt at a straw man. What the fuck,
I
nigga?
asked the question. It's not strong, man.
No. You purposefully tried to misrepresent
Why?
my
I'm
argument
not, bro.
and make my
Why do you think I'm
argument.
this evil? I'm not
No,
this
no, no,
evil
no, no, no.
super villain.
Don't try this. Don't try this. No shit. You knew good and well what my argument was.
I'm
Now
not a
you're
super
not
villain.
trying to
I'm
that shit.
genuinely just not tracking.
That's
Please.
not okay.
I'm sorry.
If you're not tracking this is a very simple thing that you should be
Just get to the
tracking.
point.
Okay, the point is very simple. If Toji, right, gave up another thing upon birth or whatever, or later on to gain this heavenly restriction, right, then that would be listed or it would be observed because that would be relevant to the plot, right?
But nobody's
Get
disagreeing with that.
Okay, so via this and the second thing, where we literally see that Toji is not losing anything else, it's very clear and obvious. The very simple interpretation here is that Toji's binding vow is just give up cursed energy, you gain stats in response, right?
Wallahi, I'm finished. Guys, did I not say 20 minutes ago, if you're getting all these scans just to say Toji gives up his cursed energy for power, then I'm going to kill you? Did I not say this? Did I not say this word per word?
Nigga, nigga.
You
That
do
is
not
not
just get all these
that is
scans
not
and yet
the only
for
thing I
20
said.
minutes straight
That
just
is
to
not
say
the only thing
Toji
I
gives up
said.
his cursed energy
That
for
is not the
power.
only thing I said. That is not the only thing I said. What the
Oh
fuck are
my
you
bad.
talking
You
about?
also said you also said Toji isn't giving up anything else but his cursed energy, when nobody disagrees with. And I said this several times.
Okay,
Nobody
if you
disagrees with
don't
that.
disagree with that, then you agree to my argument. So it's obvious.
No, it's
No,
not. This is
no, no,
what
no,
I
no, no.
mean. You don't
Because,
understand what my
because,
disagreement with you. I'm not
because,
disagreeing that yes, obviously Toji is giving something up for something else, and I'm not presupposing Toji has like another like hidden thing in the like in his agreement with like whatever fucking thing he agreed with to get this binding vow that would like constitute him getting weaker over time. I'm saying the way in which he actually gets this power dictates whether or not he can get weak over time. And I gave the analogy of a bodybuilder getting more muscle mass and that fulfilling the consequence of the binding vow, which is that you get stronger just through the means of you getting more muscle mass, and that not necessarily meaning that you have to maintain that level of power forever for your entire life.
but this is a different case. You're not understanding. Binding vows, you've already agreed to this earlier in the debate. You give up something in exchange for something
Well, I am
else.
finished.
If
Well, I
you
am finished.
violate the terms and conditions, you don't get the reward.
My
That's the
point
point.
is, if you in my
Your point
analogy,
doesn't matter.
giving
You have to
you
attack the
stupid
binding vow.
motherfucker, shut up. I hate you. You don't understand. if you give up, right? If you give up your cursed energy and you get power, right? And your muscle mass or muscle density is just increased and your senses are increased, but it's not permanently increased. It's just something that's increased and it's at a certain level where if you physically mistreat yourself or if you physically stop working out or you just stop like moving or getting nutrients, you will just literally die and your muscles will deteriorate. That's not breaking the fucking binding vow. That just means the binding vow only grants you enhanced muscles.
Okay.
There's not like a warranty on like whether or not your muscles, if they get damaged or
I said
just
this
like
indirectly
old,
earlier,
or if you
but
just
my
don't
point
feed it
still
or you don't
stands.
give it
And that
nutrients. It's just it doesn't. There's no warranty on the binding vow. You don't get to refund it if you like
Well,
if you just stop training.
I said this earlier, and I said this earlier indirectly, and I'm not sure how you still don't understand that. If that's relevant to the plot, the author's gonna tell us this. You already agreed to that. He didn't tell us this because it doesn't exist.
Well, I don't,
It does not exist.
no.
There's no.
Wait.
No.
You said
There's
if it's
nothing
relevant to the
fishy about it.
no. Wait, shut up. You said if it's relevant to the plot, the author will explain this. I don't think the author needs to specifically explain this phenomenon that, oh, if you stop training your muscles, this binding vow will get weaker. If he just explains broadly what a binding vow is. You don't need to go through every single nitty-gritty details with every single ability as long as you give an
That's
overview of what
relevant
the
to the
ability
plot.
is. While I do
That is relevant to the plot.
to what extent is anything
That is relevant to the
it's
plot.
anything to what extent is it relevant to the plot? Because anything could be relevant to the plot to a
Because
little
if
extent, and
no,
then
no,
you
no,
could dictate.
that
You
would
could say, "Oh, the
that
author
would
has
be
to waste pages
tremendously
and dialogue
relevant
on
to the
this."
plot. That would be tremendously relevant to the plot because we
Why?
know Toji fights Gojo and he
Okay.
blames his pride for the reason as to why he lost. And he also says he's uneasy constantly, right?
Wait, but that doesn't matter because
Hold on,
that's in
hold
relation to
on,
his current
hold
self.
on. That doesn't matter. Because his current self is what's in question. We're questioning whether his current self is weaker than his Zenin
I
self.
know. Oh my god.
Right?
Wait.
I'm
Oh my
trying to
god.
tell you, hold on. I'm trying to tell you that if it was relevant to the plot, that obviously,
I'm
if you
finished,
do
bro.
not train, that you will lose these
Finished.
powers, then it would be listed because maybe the reader would interpret it as in such a way where, oh, Toji did not train, he let himself waste away. That's why
No, I think
Gojo
that's
killed
stupid.
him.
Wait, no, I think that's stupid. Just because
Why
the
is that
reader can give their
stupid?
well, because just because the reader can give their own open-ended interpretations on certain aspects of the series doesn't mean the author is gonna have to literally like verbatim state or prove it to be the case. If anything, that's like counterproductive to what you want in a battle shonen. You want people to have their own interpretations. You want the story to be interesting. You don't want everything to be spelled
Nigga,
out for
that's
your
what she
viewer.
wants.
You don't want
Nigga, that's
everything.
what she wants. Who says Gege wants that? What the fuck?
Well, I think that it makes sense because if you don't spell out everything like in verbatim in every single fucking fight or every single little nitty gritty details that can have an effect on the power scaling of the series, then you can have more
But
engagement
that's
with the series because
retarded.
not
That's
everything
retarded.
because it's going to be more interesting. People can now theorize and it's not just that theory is asked because it's just proven to not be the case. No, that theory actually has some credit because this thing is ambiguous and we might have some information but we don't have all the information so we can kind of draw our own picture. And I think that's just generally how authors like to keep their narrative interesting.
But that's the
To say like
thing,
if
though.
it has any effect on the story or if it affects the power skill or if it affects this or affects that,
Okay, then
that
we're
means
down
it's
the rabbit
going
hole.
to
Then we're down
literally
the
be
rabbit hole. I
like
want you to
verbatim
justify
stated.
something.
I just disagree.
Okay, then we've gone down a rabbit hole. I want you to justify something because I think Gege has actually displayed the exact opposite. I want you to justify when, in a single moment where Gege has ever purposefully hit something or made something ambiguous to where the reader could potentially interpret it in a different way. I want you to list anything, literally any detail in the story. Because later on, Gege goes back on things
Why are
and he
you switch?
reveals
Wait, why are you?
details.
Wait. Sorry, this is stupid. Okay, that's not my burden to prove. Like, I'm sure that if I thought for like 2 minutes, I could prove that. But I don't need to prove that. That's not my burden to prove.
Well, you would need to prove that because if
Why?
I were to be affirming the contrary and I were to start saying, okay, I think Gege, since he specifically shows time and time again with this consistency throughout the entire series, that he reveals important details to us, maybe not initially, but he always reveals them later on. They will be revealed, then that would just create more likelihood as to why
Well,
Gege
no,
would
because
reveal this.
because I already made a distinction. I don't think that anything or any level of importance to the series would constitute them having to use panels and dialogue on like demonstrating or explaining it. Like I agree
That's
that there are
retarded.
certain things
That's
that I agree that there are certain things that Gege has to show and demonstrate in the series, and he has to clarify for the series to make sense, or things that he would like to clarify. Maybe it's just his personal bias, whatever. I don't care. But that doesn't mean that every single little thing has to be clarified. That's not a likelihood builder to that being the conclusion.
I never claimed that everything has to be that case. The point of
Yeah,
likelihood.
and we just disagree with the relevance.
Zkiller,
Wait,
Zkiller, nigga,
Yeah.
you sound fucking stupid. The point of likelihood is to make things which are not known more easy to pick between. I guess I could word it. Easy
yeah,
to infer
basically
between.
things that are arbitrary information in the series.
Hold on.
Motherfucker.
Obviously, if I'm showing you something and I'm giving you likelihood,
Close.
it's gonna be more likelihood for the way I interpret it, right?
Why did you just say
repeat-
that? You didn't need to say that.
What do you mean I didn't need to say that?
You
Why?
saying obviously if I show you something and I give likelihood, it's gonna be more likely. Like, yeah, motherfucker, nobody disagrees with that. But you didn't prove likelihood
But
because
here's
the likelihood
problem.
that no,
Here's the
because the
disconnect.
problem is
Zkiller,
you're
that
proving that no. Wait, pause.
the
You're
disconnect-
proving that
you're
Gege.
saying
No,
that
shut up.
every
Oh my
detail
god.
needs to be revealed.
SpongeBob, shut up!
What is the merger?
The merger.
Explain what the merger is. No, explain what the merger is to me to a T. To a T. Explain the fine details of what it is.
Yeah, sure, I can. The merger is a cursed spirit created.
How does it look like?
What's it look like? That's the one thing we don't know. That's the one thing we don't know.
But it's such an important thing. Why did the Gege tell us this? It's
not
such an
relevant
insane
to-
fucking
That's not
thing.
relevant
Why
to the plot,
did they
though.
show us this
That's not
detail?
relevant to the plot, though. What? How you
What?
could
So
never-
if the Gege, so no. It's not a relevant plot. No, wait. How do you not? Wait. Now we're just gonna no. Shut up. Because now you're just fucking being retarded. Now it's just fucking autism. Because you're saying, oh, in my arbitrary the fucking mind of what is valuable and what isn't valuable information, this is valuable. Told you whether or not told you can get weaker over time is valuable, but whether or not the merger, wait, shut up. But whether or not the merger is as big as fucking Seattle is like relevant or not, I don't care. Like, you don't have to see it as relevant. I see that as pretty fucking relevant. If the merger is as big as a fucking country, then yes, that's pretty fucking relevant. That's an apocalyptic event.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. The reason why that's not gonna matter, though, is because you just talked about the appearance. You didn't even talk about the fucking size. If you're talking about
The
those
appearance is the size. You are stupid. Shut up. You're so stupid. What do you mean?
If you're talking about those details, you're talking about those details. That's not even relevant to the plot because the merger never came out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it didn't come out. That's the point. The merger didn't come out. We know of its existence, but Gege left it open-ended. Shut up. We know of its existence, but Gege left it open-ended. It does have narrative relevance. It has been brought up in the series. It is a major plot point, but we don't know how it looks like. We don't know its physical appearance or its abilities or what it's specifically even going to do.
We're talking about two different types of relevance. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to get you in trouble with your parents.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back.
Dude, did your mother beat your ass, bro?
Okay, so Zkiller. Let's dial it down a notch. I was getting too passionate because I do have to calm down. Okay, so
I'm sorry, bro.
the thing is, right? We're talking about two different kinds of relevance here. I'm talking about relevance in terms of things which can actually create a different outcome to the plot, right? In the sense where this thing was shown, this thing could have happened, and it's possible that it could have happened. The merger couldn't have happened. It's not possible because it didn't happen, right? And when I'm talking, and I'm sure that's a weird way of phrasing it, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. The merger didn't end up being shown and used in the story. Toji's heavenly restriction. If he were to receive a nerf, that's something that could actually be used within the plot of the story, right?
Wait, you're HaramSpongebob. Wait, no, this is just wait. This is stupid. Well, no, because I disagree. Because the entire point, right? You're trying to whether or not it's shown. Shut up, right? The entire point was just whether or not Gege would show some. Fucking, oh my god. The
I'm making
point
a
was whether or not, shut up.
differentiation.
The point was whether or not Gege would show something that has narrative relevance, and whether or not he would give the full information, full detail, and copious amounts of detail on that specific thing, so that there is no arbitrary or like shadowy, like shadow of a doubt on what that thing is and what its nature is. You said that anything that has narrative relevance, Gege would most likely like give us every single detail that could
Okay,
affect the narrative on that thing.
okay.
And
So I'm
wait, wait, wait,
sorry.
wait. It
These are
doesn't have to.
general things.
It doesn't have
But
to
now
have
I'm
a
making a
physical. It doesn't
differentiation.
have to have a physical presence in order for it to have a narrative effect. As long as we know the merger is something that Kenjaku has been working on for a very long amount of time, and it's something that Kenjaku has literally been building up the entire series, then that's something that has narrative relevance. And how big it is, and like what its abilities are, and like whether or not it has intelligence and things of that nature are relevant to the series and do actually affect how the narrative is going to end up. And Gege had not given that to us at the time, not giving it to us at this present moment, doesn't mean that, this is just something that Gege wouldn't do, and it's just bad writing from a fucking author. I already explained how it can serve the purpose of keeping the reader engaged. You're not giving any reason for why Gege would have to give this information about Toji to us. Just because it has a narrative effect doesn't mean it has to be shown. Like, it's just fucking stupid.
Oh wait, I'm stupid. I just realized.
Yes, you are.
Hold on. I just realized I forgot about something that can destroy your entire argument real quick.
Oh, please
Your
go ahead,
interpretation-
please.
Your interpretation is an additional assumption. First of all,
What?
So it would have lower.
Oh man, yo,
likelihood-
who's giving this
it would
guy
have-
amps, bro? Come
it would
on.
have- It would have lower likelihood.
That's
that
not cool.
proxy-
Don't give this guy
Nobody's-
amps. What did you say?
Sorry, nobody's giving me amps. I can show my DMs if you think I'm lying.
Nah, bro, I see
But
Flames in your
regardless
DMs,
of
bro. Flames giving you amps, bro. I'm sorry, go
No,
ahead.
no, Flames is garbage. I promise you, Flames would not be able to come up with an argument like this.
Yeah, I know,
It's
I know.
terrible.
It's supposed to be ironic, bro. Sorry. But go ahead.
But regardless of that, in this case, right, your interpretation has an additional assumption, so it has automatically lower likelihood by proxy. And I think we could just use our intuition for that. So I don't think that's something you're going to be disagreeing with. But regardless,
What?
of
That
all
my
of that-
interpretation has an extra assumption?
Hold on. That okay, not that. That by your interpretation having an additional assumption, an interpretation of an additional assumption would obviously have lower likelihood by proxy, right? Now, what I'm going to be telling you here is Toji potentially getting weaker by using a heavenly restriction and then not actually training to fulfill the prerequisites of the heavenly restriction, right? That is something that can actually take physical action in changing the plot. The merger can't take physical action in changing the plot under the circumstance in which we have a timeline where the merger does not appear, right? So what you're saying doesn't matter. We are talking about two different kinds of narrative importance. I'm talking about things of narrative importance which can actually play a role in the story. The
Okay,
merger,
wait. Okay, wait.
No. I'll word this in a different way because I've been wording it in a very bad way. I'm talking about things that actually could have affected the story while it was still going on if the timeline remains in the same way. You're talking about things that could have been relevant you're talking about things that could have been relevant if the timeline were different. Another thing you have to realize is if the timeline was different, we would actually see the merger. So we would see these details. So if we were in a different timeline, where we saw these details, where we saw the merger, it would not matter. Because what you're claiming here, right? Gege would actually do what you're questioning, and he would reveal these details to us, right? That is why my interpretation just makes more logical soundness and it's more likely. Yours just doesn't make sense.
Okay. Okay, I understand what you're saying. You're basically just saying if something doesn't have a physical presence in the series, then it can't like actually affect it. So the merger not being shown in the series or that plot point not coming up isn't going to be something that can serve as like a way to debunk the idea that Toji wouldn't have this narrative like relevance of his bounty vow being explained. I understand your argument. I just think that it's fucking stupid, right? And I can just clearly supplement this by asking you another question, right? So can you just explain to me what Hanami's domain is?
Enemy's domain?
Yeah.
We don't know, but
Okay.
if that was the answer you're looking for, obviously you're trying to get me into saying you don't know. We don't know. But if I were to guess, it's obviously just something that's going to suck up your cursed energy.
But if you were to guess, right? But then that's something that can be guessed upon, and you can have an interpretation, and that can be open-ended and arbitrary, which is the entire thing I've been saying this whole time. That things shown in this series that have a physical presence in this series, like characters' abilities and how they function, don't necessarily have to be specifically outlined and like choreographed or like shown to you in order for you to just make an interpretation upon it. And it serves a function of keeping the readers engaged. So why the fuck are you disagreeing with this?
Well,
It's such an easy thing to agree to.
So on a baseline,
the author doesn't have to
Okay.
give us information
I thought
on
you were done
every single
talking,
thing
that's
that
why.
holds narrative relevance.
Okay, I thought you were done talking. That's why I started talking. So I could,
It's okay,
I
bro.
could,
I'm not mad
I
at you.
could, and I will.
I can
agree-
never be mad at you.
I could, and I will agree to a full level to what you're saying here, right? The problem is, I'm very confident I'm following what you've said so far during this debate. You haven't provided a single reason as to why you have this potential belief as to why Toji might need to train to gain this heavenly restriction. So that's just an additional assumption. You're just appealing to a possibility. What the fuck
What?
is the point of possibility if there's no basis for it? It just doesn't do anything.
Wait, okay. So you're just asking for a basis for the interpretation that Toji can get weaker?
Uh, no. A basis.
So what do you
for the
want?
No,
Because
a
I've
basis.
already given a basis. So what do you
Hold
want?
on. No. An interpretation. No. A basis for the interpretation that Toji needs to train to maintain his heavenly restriction, even though it's not shown to us.
I
What's
never
making-
said that. That's not
what's
my
making the
interpretation.
difference? Okay, well, if that's not your interpretation, I actually have reason to think otherwise. Because with every other binding vow in the series, and what I've said of the whole narrative importance thing,
HaramSpongebob, you're killing me. You're killing me.
this is literally the case. So
You are saying
you
every
need-
single other binding vow, you have to like maintain the like consequence of the binding vow, or else the binding vow will be broken, and then like there's gonna be a consequence because you broke the binding vow. I already responded to that. We talked about this 30 minutes ago. I gave a basis, and apparently you're not even asking for a basis, so that's fucking weird. Well, what do you want? What do you want from me? I've already told you everything. I've given you all the reasons.
Okay, so hold on.
Fuck it, yo.
Oh.
Just to move forward with this fucking debate, I'll agree to the idea that Gojo is like relative to like Prime Toji, cool. Prime Toji to Maki to RCT Gojo, cool.
Hold on,
I'll agree
sorry,
to that.
I'm affirming he's stronger. RCT Gojo, teenage RCT Gojo. That's what I'm affirming.
Sure.
Okay. I mean,
From a stats perspective, sure.
okay. Was that's okay, gosh.
Yeah, sure.
So beyond that, would you agree that obviously Gojo as an adult is stronger than he was as a teenager, unless you're trying to be disingenuous, which I don't think you will be.
As an adult, what are you talking about? Beginning of JJK? Yeah.
No,
Sure.
Volume 0. Yeah, beginning of JJK, Volume 0.
Volume 0 is not the beginning of JJK, but sure, I'll say he's like arbitrarily stronger.
Arbitrarily. I mean,
Yeah, we don't know the extent. Could be a close fight.
I think it would be massive, but that's just me. I can't really prove that though. So regardless of that, he's above RCT Gojo, right?
Sure.
And
But I don't think that even matters because that could just be like a very small difference. But what are you trying to get with this? Just make your point.
I mean, it definitely wouldn't be a very small difference.
He's stronger. Please make your point.
I'm sorry. Could you just repeat one thing for me?
Wallahi, I'm finished, bro.
Could you tell me? Okay, we're just to be clear, the topic is Volume 0 Yuta versus.
Oh boy!
Like, it's just hold on. It's Volume 0 Yuta versus.
He forgot the
Maki, right?
topic.
It's Volume 0 Yuta.
He was yapping
Maki,
so
right?
much. He forgot the topic.
Hold on. It's Volume 0. It's Volume 0. Just to be clear, it's Volume 0 Yuta versus Maki, right? Just to be clear.
Yes.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
want. Okay. So
Okay.
would you? Okay. So would you agree that Volume 0 Yuta is very clearly comparable to Volume 0 Gojo? You disagreed at the beginning of the debate, and I definitely can give you my basis as to why I think Yuta.
Huh? Wait, I agreed. Wait. I agreed that Volume 0 Yuta is relative to Volume 0 Gojo at the beginning of the debate. Wallahi, I didn't say this.
No.
Why are you lying?
No. Sorry, you're not hearing me. You're like listening to specific words, but not the whole sentence. What I'm saying is, you said at the beginning of the debate that you think that Shinjuku Yuta is stronger than Volume 0 Yuta, and I think we can go
Yeah,
back
in
to
terms
that.
of reinforcement, yes.
Yeah, I think I just completely disagree. I think Volume Zero Yuta has actually been shown to be stronger, much stronger.
Okay, yeah, and you said that.
Bro, is nobody recording?
You said
this?
that. You said that like 30 minutes ago. I understand. You said you think that he's shown to be much
Okay.
stronger, and then you were gonna go ahead and prove that, but you haven't proven it. You said, "Oh, I understand what you're saying. And I understand that it's been shown to be the case later. I understand
Yeah.
that functionally Rika is the same in Volume Zero. However, I think there's a difference because there's a contradiction with the scaling." And I said, "Okay, you can show that," and you haven't shown it yet.
Okay. So the scaling, I'm obviously saying Volume Zero Gojo relative to Volume Zero Yuta. And Volume Zero Gojo is like above RCT Gojo, obviously above Toji, right?
No, but what I understand the claims. Why? And just prove that first part. We can talk about the rest of the thing. Don't yap about the whole scale.
Okay.
Just prove
Would
that first
you
part.
agree? Would you agree that it makes absolutely no sense in Gojo's character for him to actually confess that he thinks that he's inferior to someone,
Depends.
or that he
Show the
isn't a fighter?
context. I don't care. I'm not going to agree to this presupposition before you show the context.
Okay, so Gojo,
Just show the
right?
statement.
Okay, I mean, I don't have Volume Zero on hand, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Do you agree that Gojo states that he would be willing to put his life on the line to stop Rika from destroying the town after Rika is fully manifested when Yuta and Maki are stuck inside the cursed spirit?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is completely out of Gojo's character because Gojo has always been an egotistical character who posits himself as being above others. Even before fighting Sukuna, he literally says to Yuta, "You guys can have my."
He says
body
this
as
to the
long-"
elders, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He could just be saying this to give them confidence in his like ability to stop Rika.
Okay, but
And
here's
his
the problem.
determination. His confidence and
That's
determination to stop Rika.
That's definitely possible, but I think
Huh?
my interpretation makes more sense here because it fits more in line with Gojo's character. Remember
What?
when Gojo?
Okay, go on.
Remember when Gojo said to Yuta right before he was about to fight Sukuna and it's the 1 month training time skip, right? I don't plan on losing to Sukuna at all. So you guys having this plan of using Kinjaku's curse technique to take my body in a last resort, last case scenario, last ditch scenario, you can take my body because I don't plan on losing at all. So you can just have my body.
Just to clarify, right? Because I understand you're gonna like try to prove like, oh, Gojo, like I think this can all be sidestepped by if I steelman the idea that Gojo's relative to Rika and Volume Zero. Obviously, I disagree. Obviously, I think it's stupid. But let's just steelman and entertain that right now, right? Hypothetically speaking, if that's true, why is Yuta relative to Rika and Volume Zero? Go ahead. If you say they fight together, I'll just say that Yuta literally told Rika to fight alongside him and to move with him, so she could have been matching his pace. And we just quite literally see this when she blitzes Kinjaku, who's trying to tag Yuta.
Wait, what the? Okay, nigga. Zkiller, this is gonna get on the path where you might just be disingenuous. Are you trying to propose that Yuta isn't powered by Rika in Volume Zero?
I never said he isn't powered. Like I think that
Well,
already
I
explained.
asked
How, I
questions.
already explained how I think. No, I already explained how I think Rika and Yuta's like cooperation works. She refills his cursed energy when he's low on cursed energy, and she can like help his output, but she doesn't increase his reinforcement necessarily. And I think we see this in the Kenjaku fight when Kenjaku's literally just about to blitz Yuta. He's 1 centimeter away from hitting him, and then Rika intercepts them and moves like several meters before Kenjaku can hit him. So yeah, I don't think they have to be relative. And she can also power him up, but it doesn't mean that their stats have to be relative at all times.
Okay, so hold on. So I never claimed that like their stats are relative at all times.
Okay.
I'm sure most people agree. Obviously, Rika is the one that has better stats amongst Yuta and herself, right? And
Okay, so she can be stronger than, so she can be
Hold on,
as strong as Gojo or stronger, and doesn't have to apply to Yuta, right?
No. Because Yuta is still going to be comparable to Rika. And
At
hold
any
on.
wait, when she's at any level of power.
Question. Stop.
Okay.
You said earlier something about Kenjaku. And you said something about how Rika intercepted something before Yuta did,
Yeah.
I believe. You're basically saying that Rika can be like faster than Yuta, right? That's your point of this, right? Please say that.
Okay.
Please
Yeah.
send that. And also, right. I
That was
think
just to debunk the idea that them fighting relative beforehand proves that they're relative at their max powers. But yeah, I'll get you a scan.
okay. Teddy, send me the recording when you're done.
Fucking ass recording. Power. You said that's so gay.
Nigga, you got power so late, bro.
You said that's
Please.
so gay, Teddy.
I'm sure they like that, bro.
That's crazy. I would kill myself if someone told me they said that to me.
Look at the scan. Look at this. Look at general. Look in general. Look in general.
Okay. Hits him in the face.
He's about to hit him, and then Rika just intercepts him. And before this, they were like fighting relative, and this is the only time
Wait, hold
Yuta and
on,
Rika are
hold
shown
on. Why
fighting
is he-
relative.
Hold on, sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Why is he bleeding if he doesn't hit him? Why does blood
Uh,
splurt out of his mouth?
Yeah. Yes. The initial attack hit him. I'm talking about the ladder.
Oh, the ladder.
Nigger.
Let's see. Bro, the next panel or the same panel?
Yo,
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
explain the panel to you,
that,
motherfucker.
okay, that's what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to be like disingenuous, but you realize that Yuta could have leaped back at the same time that Rika grabbed him, right? I don't
What?
think this proves anything.
Do you think the movie is canon?
Yeah, yeah, of course the movie's canon.
Okay, we'll see then. What happens in the movie? Please, Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Please just suck my dick right now. I need the JJK movie to suck my dick right now.
Everybody watching the wreck, because Zkiller's a goddamn freak, bro.
Frosty, drop Hayanera Sukuna. That nigga has no scaling.
Wait, why you low-key say it like that?
Yo, Frosty, he kind of got aura, bro. Aura diffing you right now, bro.
Frosty, this tier list is terrible, man.
It's not even BC up.
Frosty, please delete this fucking tier list. Why is it so bad?
I will.
Wait, did he actually delete it? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't delete it. Send it again. 2v1 me now. Nah, you got it, bro. You got it. You can debate that nigga Frosty. You got it. Actually,
In the movie, we're seeing what the movie shows.
we can debate Frosty.
No, the movie shows.
Would y'all be mad if I moved like my next debate to my server? Because I want to gain traction.
Bro, no, don't move to the next server. Nobody's even gonna listen to that shit. Trust.
Bro, I'm trying to gain.
Bro, just merge your server with this one, bro.
No, bro, I'm trying to gain a family. I'm trying to have my server. I'm trying to have Shinjuku back.
Shut up, little nigga. You ain't getting shit.
Who is this faggot ass nigga, bro?
It's me, bitch. Get the fuck back to
This-
getting slammed by
this nigga
Zkiller, bro. I
got-
do not
this
want to hear
nigga-
that shit, bro. You
this
about to
nigga
cry
got-
from getting beat the
this nigga
fuck
got
up by
one
fucking
role.
Zkiller for people, bro. I do not want to hear from you, stupid
This
bitch.
nigga got one role, bro.
The
How
fuck?
this nigga got one role in a
No,
fucking...
we're gonna look at the movie, but all these YouTube fucking videos are autistic. Because these YouTube videos are autistic, they're not showing the scene. They're like skipping over it.
Nah, bro, I have anime websites. Let's find some.
Yeah, I know. I'm already on Gogo Anime. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, all these fucking ads, bro. The fuck?
I don't know why you're...
I don't want to see a bad bitch with titties, bro. I'm good on that.
Bro, let me see.
Oh god, bro, it's gay. What the fuck?
This nigga's
So gay, bro.
This nigga...
I don't want to
this
see
nigga's
that, bro. Show me men, bro. What the fuck?
Nigga,
Y'all know that David Goggins clip. I want to get the baddest man on earth. I don't want to be with these men. I want to live with these men. That nigga low key gay, bro.
There you go, Teddy, bro. Ruining that shit.
Daddy is eating dicks, bro. Like this is all he does all day. Yo, actually, what the fuck?
I didn't even say anything. You guys can check rec after. I don't. You guys have problems.
we don't see like if he jumps back in the anime either, but I just think that based off his like facial expression and the position he's in, if he's already getting tagged by him beforehand, it's gonna be highly unlikely that him, while in that like super like super just basically inferior position where he's like on a downwards angle, his footing isn't right, and Kenjaku's literally about to hit him like 1 centimeter away from hitting him. I just think it's highly unlikely he's gonna be able to just jump out of the way and like create that big of a distance between him and Kenjaku. I think it's just likely to be Rika. Just picking him up.
Angle. Just a downward angle. Could you like elaborate on that for me, please?
Like, for example, right? So Kenjaku hit him in the face, right? And then he's trying to regain his footing. We see this in the movie as well. Like, I don't think you're gonna disagree with that.
I mean, that's
I could show you the okay.
That's what I asked you to show the movie.
You asked me to show the downward, whatever, bro. Cool. Should I just screen share or like take a screenshot?
Screen share, please.
Okay. Do I not have ad block, bro? Like, what's going on? So cooked, bro. Oh, I'm getting cancer. What is this? Dude, I'm going down to anime, bro.
Yo, did Zkiller get beat by Haram again?
Yeah, I'm getting my ass clapped. Now, can you shut the fuck up before I beat your ass now? Who just said that, actually?
Oh, shit.
Shut the fuck up before I pull up to your house and, like,
Do
beat
it.
your ass,
Do
bro.
it, nigga. Do it.
Who said
nigga.
that? Who said that?
Nigga,
Who's this?
I'll drop my addy right fucking now. Hold on.
Do it. Do it. Don't actually drop it.
Oh, let me stop typing then. My fault.
Yeah, you're gonna get doxxed, you fucking retard.
I've already been doxxed. I don't care about getting doxxed. Looks like a tryharder ass nigga. I don't care.
Oh, Zkiller, I'm starting to, I'm starting to think about the words you're saying, man. That claim you made.
Okay, are you looking? Okay, so he's on the ground and he's hitting him at a downwards angle, and then there's a giant explosion, and then he's all the way back there. So he goes from on the ground to all the way back there after getting hit in the face. Highly unlikely. And stop sharing my screen now. You guys don't need to see my history.
Okay. So hold on. Even if I were to completely agree with what you are saying and agree that Rika was the one who carried him away, this wouldn't be a feat that proves that Rika is actually faster than Yuta. This would just prove that Rika is fast enough to evade Geto's attacks. Yuta can also do that, as we see in the movie. So you just wasted all this time to prove nothing.
But are you stupid?
Oh, no. I listened to what you said and I responded.
Okay, so you understand that my entire argument is from the proportionality of how much faster Yuta is than Geto and the consistency of that, and Rika just blitzing past them and doing this insane speed feat. How that's unlikely for you to be capable of doing that in that position doesn't mean Yuta can't evade his attacks at all, or that Yuta can't fight him. Like, he's literally fighting him throughout the like movie. That would just be a dumb claim to make.
Yeah, I don't.
And also my claim isn't necessarily positing that Rika and Yuta are like they're miles apart in speed. My claim is literally just that you can't use the previous instances of them going relative that they're relative, because that's just a Rika that is matching Yuta's movements. She's holding back her speed. So in reality, like, Rika doesn't have to be that much faster than Yuta, but then you'd have to prove that with other things that aren't shown in the movie.
Okay.
And
So
obviously you can't
firstly-
prove that. So
firstly, let me just debunk that whole like stupid shit you just said there. So the thing you said about Rika having a crazy speed feat, you realize during the movie, these guys are making minimal dodges where they're not jumping away from someone's attack so much to the point where they're trying to completely get away from this person because they want to still be within close quarters of this person so that they can still hit this person. That's why that could be a possible reason as to why they're not just jumping and flying away to avoid Geto's
Okay,
attacks.
but Haran
Because they
SpongeBob, it
still,
stands
hold on,
wait, but Haran
hold on.
SpongeBob, it stands to reason if you can move 3 meters in the amount of time it takes somebody to move 1 meter, then you would probably just be blitzing them, right?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
I said it stands to reason that if you can move 3 meters in the amount of time it takes somebody to move 1 meter or like half a meter, then you would probably be blitzing them, or you would probably be superior in close quarters combat, right? You'd just be tagging them all the time.
I mean, you would have a better speed feat, but if you want
Your
to say that
speed
it's
would
better,
just be much better than theirs because you're able
okay,
to intercept them
You're
when they're at point blank range and then move several meters.
okay. So I'll say this in a way that you'll probably agree to. Your speed showings are better, but saying that your speed is more likely better just off of your showings, I don't know about that. I don't know about
Okay,
that. Are we saying hold
that's
on?
why that's why I
Hold
said.
on, hold
Oh
on,
my
hold
god.
on, hold on. Sorry. Are we now going to claim that, let's say, Kenjaku, even though he doesn't have any good fucking speed feats, that he would get perception blitzed by Maki, and it's more likely that Maki is faster? No, because
That's
other
not
things.
analogous at
Because,
all.
but hold on. No, this is analogous. I'll explain why. Because we know that there can be other things that can potentially give us reason to believe that Kenjaku isn't just getting destroyed by Maki, even though he doesn't have speed
Yeah, but
showings
if
on the level of
Kenjaku and
Maki.
Maki go rel, and Kenjaku like just starts fucking beating the shit out of Maki, right? And like he's able to land an attack on Maki, obviously proving that they're relative. And then, like for example, another character just comes and then intercepts Kenjaku when he's 1 inch away from Maki's face. Then that character is probably faster than both of them. Which is why I said if
Okay,
you want to prove which is why I said if you want to prove Rika and Yuta are relative, you'd have to use information or like feats external to their fight against Kenjaku because they have no feats of relativity there. I'm not even positing necessarily that Rika has to be faster. I'm just saying that Rika's obviously holding back in that instance, so it's not determiner for like whether or not they're going to be relative. It can't be used.
okay. So I don't care too much about the feats because the feats don't matter. It's not even why I'm
You're
going to
killing
argue
me.
that they're relative. However, if you're affirming potential things, I will attack those because those might come back to bite me. Now, when you're saying, right, that Ghetto was inches away from Yuta's face and exaggerating stuff like that,
That's
no.
not an
All we see,
exaggeration. Do you want
all
me to
we
show you the
see,
fucking
all
panel?
we
No, that's
see.
not an
No,
exaggeration. No,
you
wait,
can.
shut up. That's
Hold
not an
on. Shut up.
exaggeration.
Shut up.
He
Shut
is
up.
inches
Shut up.
away from his fucking
No, no,
face.
no, no. You
From
gave
SpongeBob.
no, no,
What
no,
is this,
no,
bro?
no, no,
What is this? Is this inches?
no, no.
How close is that to his face? That's inches away. That's not an
Stop,
exaggeration. That's less
stop,
than a nose length away.
bro. Stop spamming, nigga. Stop spamming. Holy shit. So hold on,
That's not even an
right?
exaggeration.
So another thing that's here in the movie, that's just completely different. But because in the
What do you
movie, all
mean? In
we
the
know
movie, the same
because
thing happens. It's just from a different
no,
perspective.
no, 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 no. Because in the movie, we know that something completely different happens. In the manga, what happens is Geto is on the ground and he swings at Yuta and then he hits the wall
What?
because
No,
Yuta
nigga,
gets
no.
agitated.
That's not true.
No. In the movie, what happens is Geto jumps up in the air. He has his nunchucks on hand, and he's
Okay.
about to swing down. He swings
All right.
down. We cut to an outside.
Okay.
We cut to an outside point of view. We don't see
Okay.
Ivory characters. We see a point of view from
Wait, wait, wait,
outside,
wait, wait,
from
wait,
behind
wait.
the
Okay,
wall,
wait,
and
okay.
then we see.
Wait,
Hold
while I
on.
do agree,
Sure.
I
Let
agree.
me
No, because you're
let me
mentioning things that
finish.
aren't relevant. The perspective is different, sure, but then that doesn't mean the events that
That is
actually happen
relevant.
are different.
No, that is relevant, and the things that happen are different. Because I just told you the ground was Geto was on the ground when he threw that attack. In the
Where do
movie,
we
he
see?
was.
Wait, wait, wait. No, no, no.
In the
The
movie, he
only
wasn't
time.
on the
Wait, wait. Shut
ground.
up.
He was
Wait,
in
shut
the
up. In the
air.
manga, no, because we don't see Geto's footing in that small panel and to the right. The only time we see Geto's footing is when he's already landed the attack, and obviously he's going to hit the ground if he jumps up and hits the ground, right? So obviously his feet's going to be on the ground. But we don't see when he's launching the attack whether or not he jumped up. It's a small panel. We don't get to see his feet. And I don't even know if you don't think these two mediums are like consistent with each other. You should have agreed to it, motherfucker. It's too late to backtrack now.
So hold
Move
on.
on.
I agree that the movie is canon, right? But what I didn't agree to is that every single scene from the manga and the movie are going to be a
Well,
direct
in the context, no, the
one-to-one.
context that you agreed to the movie being canon was that I was going to appeal to the scenes and like the fucking what happens and like the actions in the movie to prove something in the manga. So yes, obviously in context you would be agreeing to that too.
Nigga, that's stupid as fuck. What? Obviously, you can show me the movie if I don't know what happens in the movie, and I don't necessarily have to be agreeing that the movie and the anime and the movie and the manga are direction 1-to-1. But regardless, I can still backtrack. I'm still allowed to do that.
What?
That's
You
what we
can't.
do in a conversation. There
Well,
is
you
no
can't
rule
just
that says
backtrack it in the
there
debate.
is
What?
no rule.
What are you?
There is no rule. Hold on. Hold on. There. Hold on. Stop giggling, nigga.
Bro, no, because
Bro,
we just
bro,
because if
can you let me talk? Can
no,
you let me talk?
if you could just
Can you let me
backtrack,
talk?
no, if you could
Can
just,
you let
if you
me
could
talk,
just,
or do you just want a monologue?
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, nigga, this is obviously a conversation, and in the conversation, we're trying to get to the conclusion where one side is more favorable than the other, right? When I see new information being presented during the debate, obviously, I have the
Malevolent, you're
right.
stupid. That's
I,
my fucking scale. Shut the fuck up and get in this VC and get your ass clapped again for the third time. Back to back claps. Back to back claps. I give you back to back shots. Every single discussion and debate we had, I backstroked you and hit your fucking internal organs until your blood was spilling out of your fucking
crashing
mouth.
out.
Shut up. Anyways, continue.
Okay, obviously within the context of a conversation, unless we're just being retarded and we don't want to be generous or charitable whatsoever, I am not abided by these rules that you think exist, especially if we didn't agree to them before the debate even started. If I want to backtrack because you presented information which I didn't realize before, obviously I cannot say, okay, I don't think what I said earlier is true. This thing doesn't make any sense because we see that there's a clear
Yeah, but
distinction.
wait, pause. But then, no, because I just don't think this is healthy for the debate. It's like using backtracks and like using that is just very detrimental to the debate. Because, for example, I can move on and like agree to a certain presupposition, and then later on when that presupposition is proven to like debunk my entire argument, I could just backtrack and say, oh no, I actually don't disagree with that, because I realize like now like there's like a huge problem with me disagreeing with that, and I have to wrap my way out of it. And obviously that's going to prolong the debate, and that's just dishonesty, and it can be used in ways where you can't actually go into the brain of somebody and realize, okay, are they using this in an honest way where they're like backtracking in a way that's like actually not detrimental to the debate, or are they just using this like in a ratty way where they get to like backtrack on something that doesn't actually, like, they shouldn't be able to backtrack on, that isn't healthy for the debate and just unnecessarily prolongs the debate.
That's retarded. You didn't give me a single good reason in all of that. What you just said was stuff that could
I
happen.
said it's healthy for the debate. Yes,
hold on,
because it
hold
can be
on,
used in
shut up,
this
bro.
way.
Let me
It's healthy
respond. Let me
for us to
respond.
not
Let me
accept this
respond.
method
Let me give
of
you my
debating.
rationale. Let me give you my
Oh
rationale.
my god, yo! If you want to backtrack, go ahead. Like I'm just gonna backtrack on every single little thing, and we're never gonna finish this debate.
No, that's stupid. What?
Why?
Hold on.
Go ahead, because you want to accept backtracking
Bro,
like a
can
fucking
you
rat,
let me
like a
finish?
fucking retard.
How am I
Then we
ratting?
can
No. I'm
backtrack.
not ratting. No, I'm not ratting. What you're saying is absurd.
What's the
What you're
problem
saying
with
is retarded.
backtracking? What's the
What you're
problem with
saying
backtracking?
What you're saying is retarded, Zkiller. Here I'm backtracking because you literally sent me information which literally could potentially change my point of view. Something that I agreed to like 30 seconds
Yes,
prior.
but the entire that's the problem though.
I
The
didn't get to the
entire point
substance.
of us not
I didn't get
going
to the
back and
substance.
no,
I
you
didn't get to
can't
the
just go
substance.
back and reinforce points. Wait.
Bro,
After
bro,
your point is proven to be
bro,
false, you can't just go back and reinforce
bro.
it because you
One,
think that you
that
made a
does not
mistake
prove.
by losing that
doesn't
point.
even
That
prove
would
your
just
point.
prolong every single fucking debate. That's not healthy for the
Bro,
debate. The point of the
nigga,
debate is have a discussion that
you are
goes in chronological
literally
order where
talking
you
about
have.
a slippery slope fallacy. This is retarded. You sound fucking stupid right now. Listen to yourself. You are literally saying, because I am saying that I can backtrack once in honesty, when I literally see that there's a clear distinction between the anime and the manga, that I can backtrack on something I agreed to prior, which you proposed. I can backtrack on that now and now say, okay, I don't agree with that anymore because you send me information that doesn't make sense. Why should the audience be
You did.
looking
Oh
at
my
the shit?
god, you're just
Hold on,
fucking stupid.
be be paying attention to the shit and actually taking time out of their fucking day just to look at some niggas locked behind a set of rules, which is literally making it impossible to have a good conversation. This isn't a good conversation because I'm restricted by your dumb rules, which is forcing me to agree to something I don't actually believe in. What you listed
It's fine.
was
Wait, no, wait,
hold on,
no. It's
hold
it's
on,
fine.
stop.
No,
Let me
wait,
finish. Let me
no,
finish my
wait,
final
no. Because
points.
if you want to
Let me finish
backtrack,
my final
no.
points.
If you want to backtrack and
Stop.
change,
Stop. I want to say one last thing.
you're just yapping.
Okay. I'm not yapping. I'm saying things of substance. You saying that it's healthy for the debate because people could just lie and be dishonest. Where am I being dishonest? Everyone can look at it right there. Geto literally jumps in the air. We see a clear distinction between the anime and the manga, and I can explain this to you. Literally, Geto has not jumped up once on the manga panel, whereas in the anime he jumps up. There's a clear
Okay, not
difference.
only not
That
only
is
did
a
I
clear
respond to that.
difference.
Wait, not only. Okay,
You
so obviously, if there. Wait,
responded to
no,
that,
shut up,
but
shut
your
up.
response was retarded.
What was my response?
Okay, bro. Your response was some shit like fucking okay. So this is just two different showings which mean the exact same
No,
thing.
that's not. No, you're fucking retarded. That wasn't my response. My response was that we don't see his footing on the manga panel, so it can be the same. It's just that the perspective from the anime shows a broader perspective because it's not restricted by things
It's
like page
retarded. Pull it
size
right now. We see his
and
feet.
small. Okay,
Pull
I
it up. We
showed
see
it
his
and we
feet.
don't, and I'll show it again and we won't
Okay.
see it again,
Okay,
and you'll look fucking
no, no, I'll
retarded.
describe it for you. I'll describe it for you. So you
Okay,
don't. What
where
is
do we
your
see his feet when he's slamming the thing on the ground? Where do we see it? And don't point to the aftermath of the attack, because obviously his leg is going to be on the ground when the momentum is carried away and the attack has already been completed.
Okay.
During the attack, where do we see his feet on the ground? Show it, because I just posted a panel. You can look at the panel. Where do we see it?
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing that doesn't make any sense, Zkiller, right? You see those white lines on the ground? Those are tiles, right? That's the aftermath. Now look at the two panels before. He is swinging upwards, right? That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
that's not true.
Hold on, hold on. No, no, no. He is swinging upwards. You can observe it with his arm position. Why the fuck would Geto jump up in the air just to swing up his nunchucks? That is stupid. What
Uh,
are you talking about? That is
uh,
retarded. You realize
yeah,
how
I don't.
close he is?
Oh my god,
Hold
holy
on. Do you
shit.
realize how close he is to Yuta? Hold on. If let's say that we can probably compare these heights one by one. If we really have to go down that rabbit hole.
It doesn't
If
matter. Wait,
hold on, hold on.
It
If
doesn't matter
Geto,
except because
were
because
to jump up,
I think
if Geto
functionally
were
they
to jump,
both show they both show the same thing,
no, no, no. I'll
so it
explain
doesn't
why it
matter.
doesn't. I'll explain why it doesn't. If he were to jump up and then swing up at the same time, his arms would be at too high of an elevated level to actually swing at Yuta. So that would be detrimental. That would be
That's
stupid.
that's fine. Wait, he's still swinging from an elevation, right? Because Yuta's eyes are looking up, so he's looking up at the attack. So he's still swinging from an elevated level, even if he didn't jump up in the air. And you
He's
think the
looking up
manga
at the
anime?
nunchucks because the nunchucks are above his
I don't
head. He's not looking up
wait.
because he's
Pause
in
for a
the
second.
air.
Wait, shut up, dude. Come on. I've been fairly courteous in this debate, so actually I haven't, but that doesn't matter, right? Just listen, right? Just shut up and listen, because you're not gonna disagree with what I'm about to say. It's fine if there's like difference in the manga. If you don't accept the manga, like, or you want to backtrack on that, or sorry, you don't accept the anime, you want to backtrack on that. There can be slight differences in a debate where we're talking about small details. That's fine, whatever. But the entire point that I'm trying to say is that my point still remains unchanged. I was saying that Yuta was in a compromising position, whereas beforehand he was going relative, and he's in a compromising position now. So it's even highly unlikely that he's going to be able to get out of this position in such a timely manner where he's able to move such a large distance. And that still remains unchanged because Yuta is still looking up. So he's looking at it from a below angle. And he's looking up an attack that's coming at him from an elevated angle. And he's still really close to the attack. So the idea that he can get out of Geto's entire fucking range before Geto even has time to finish swinging the attack on the ground is highly unlikely. It's just
Okay,
unlikely.
Zkiller, you can't fucking read. He isn't looking up because he's looking up at the pole right before it hits his face and then he disappears. If that's what you're interpreting the scan as. We know this because if we look at his face is looking at it when it's more towards his right, and he's looking at it when it's more towards his right. We can observe this based on his face, right?
Okay, even
Hold
if I
on,
were
bro.
even if I were to accept that, no, because I'm just gonna steelman that. Even if I were to accept that, like it was slightly to his right or it wasn't up, the attack is still really close to his fucking face. So the
Bro,
idea
you
that he
don't
can move
understand.
several
You
meters,
don't
So the
understand.
idea,
You don't understand the point I'm trying to make. I'm saying that it's not close to his face at all, and you've completely misinterpreted the panel.
oh my
What he's
god,
looking at there is literally just the aftermath of him already swinging at him or past him in that frame, right? The next frame
What?
is an additional frame, an additional panel where he's throwing in another attack. You can observe that with how he's looking at it. But regardless, I think I've already attacked what you said
No, no,
very
no, no, no,
well
no, no, no,
so
no,
far
no, no,
during
no,
this
no, no.
debate.
Because
If you
no,
don't think
that's
I've
just no.
attacked it,
Wait,
then you
Haran
can lose
SpongeBob,
this
shut up.
fight.
Wait, Haran
I
SpongeBob,
think I
that's
should
fucking
actually
stupid.
get to my
No,
point
you just said
as to why
something. No,
I
you just
think
said something. You
Rika
just said
is
something.
comparable
You're
to
not gonna
Yuta.
move on after you just made a claim. You just some something retarded, right? If we see Ghetto swing his fucking like, obviously the initial swing like has the impact, and yes, the nunchucks were near his face, but then we see Ghetto pulls his nunchucks up, and then he swings it again, which is indicated by the fucking sound effect, which is flam. Then
Yes, he went for
yes,
2
it
blows.
doesn't. Wait. So it doesn't. Wait. Then it doesn't make sense for his nunchucks to be in the same fucking position because he swung them upwards and then he like moved his hand in an upwards position. Obviously, his
Or
hand's connected to his nunchucks, so then he's gonna slam it
he
down on his
switched
face.
hands and then switched back to the
He
other
switched
hand.
hands.
Yes. Yes, you can observe that. Or he switched hands, or he switched back to the other hand.
Okay, let's presuppose this is all correct. Wait,
Hold on, or Zkiller.
wait. Let's
Bro, let me see
presuppose
what
this
I
is. Wait,
see.
shut up, because I don't care. Because I'm gonna steel man this whole like, because you're just fucking ratting. If you want to rat, I don't care to engage with that.
I'm
I'm
not
just not gonna engage
ratting.
with it.
I'm
It
being
doesn't
so
matter.
honest with
I
you. I've
don't
given
care.
you
Wait, I don't
reasoning.
care. Then you could just be retarded and you can just be unconsciously fucking ratting, or you can just have the worst interpretations possible.
That
That's
is not the
fine. I
worst
don't care.
interpretation.
I'm not.
You didn't
You
actually
don't need
attack
to
the
argue against it.
interpretation.
I think your interpretations are stupid. Obviously, you're gonna disagree. Just shut up and move on. I'm trying to steel man your point. Let me shorten this debate for you. Holy shit.
Okay, make it.
Okay,
So
we have equal interpretations on this. This point would need to be valid for your scaling to go through. If it's equal, then doesn't fucking go
that's
through.
not even the point I'm gonna use for why they're gonna be relative. But
I don't
regardless of all that,
care. Okay, you can
regardless
use
of all that,
another point, but this
regardless
point
of
is
all
just
that,
null. This point
hold
doesn't
on,
exist anymore.
hold
You
on,
can move on now.
hold on. Another thing I'm trying to say is, even if he's not using his hands, where he's retracting it upwards and it's a free piece staff, and he's grabbing
Fucking
the other. Hold
you
on, he's
nigger.
grabbing the last. Hold on,
No, shut up. I don't
hold
care.
on.
Yes, you
He's
can give
grabbing.
your own
Even
interpretation
hold
as to how,
on,
even if this is the
bro.
case, it's
Wait,
possible to be another thing. I'm steel manning
wait,
it. I'm steel manning it. I'm steel
wait.
manning it. I'm steel
No,
manning it.
I
I'm
get,
steel manning.
you're
Move
still,
on.
bro. I get you're still manning it, but I have to say the crucial piece of information. Okay, even if it's free piece staff. Even if he's not ret- swinging his staff upwards, and we can kind of see due to the motion lines that he could grab it due to that position he's in with the free piece staff, because it's closer to his other arm. Regardless of all that, this could literally, after his face gets hit, right? There could be an additional like piece of movements which aren't shown in between where he
Yes, you
pulls the
retard.
staff.
There could
Hold
be.
on,
I'm steel manning it. Shut up
hold
and move
on.
on. Shut up. Move on,
Okay,
please.
so he pulls it
Just move
back and
on.
then he could do that. So
No, move on.
now my actual point for why I think Rika is obviously relative to Yuta. Unless you were to lie to me right now, and in good faith, you cannot disagree with me on this. Rika literally has been shown to be able to put her curse energy into Yuta to recharge his curse energy. The way she does that is she obviously gives him her curse energy. So there should be no reason why a day 1 or 2 sorcerer that's having a lot of issues with training, who doesn't know how to fight, who doesn't know how to imbue objects of course energy properly, who doesn't have good skills as a sorcerer, should be no reason why he isn't just receiving the cursed energy from Rika. And if he's receiving the cursed energy from Rika, then he can just use cursed energy reinforcement to
Wait,
cycle
no,
that cursed
this
energy
is fucking
throughout his
stupid.
body to match her instead.
Because just because he's a day one sorcerer and he's like a novice at manipulating curse energy and reinforcing his body doesn't mean that it's gonna be unlikely that he has high levels of curse energy or that his stats are gonna be very high. It just means that his level of curse energy is well above average. And that even with his novice level of control, he's still at a certain stat level where he can contend with characters like Ghetto. It doesn't mean that he has to be like getting amped externally by Rika in terms of
Okay,
reinforcement.
show
That's
me a
fucking
single
stupid.
instance in all of Volume 0 that
I
leads
said
you
it
to
can't be the
believe
case. No, it has to be the
okay,
case.
okay. So hold on, right? Even if you're gonna posit a possibility, it's fucking stupid because with Volume 0 Yuta, I'm obviously gonna give him Volume 0 Rika with him because they fight together. I'm not just gonna remove a valuable tool
Yeah,
kit
no,
from one
that's
of the
fine.
characters.
That's fine.
So
I'm just
hold
saying.
on.
Wait, no,
So
that's
but
fine.
he would
He
still
can have
stand.
Volume Zero
So he
Rika.
would
I'm just
still
saying.
have
Oh my
Volume
god.
0 Rika stats.
No, okay, no, that's the problem. You haven't proven that yet. What you're saying is, yes, Yuta has a like low level
I
of
just gave you a
control. Wait,
justification.
no. Yes, your justification was asked, and I just responded to it, and then you fucking proceeded to repeat your claim as if that responds to my fucking debunk.
Okay, then I'll be more specific because you don't seem to understand how your retarded counter argument doesn't actually refute what I'm saying. Your retarded counter argument just posits the possibility that Yuta could be strong and he could have energy comparable to Rika and Geto. That wouldn't
That's
matter
not my
because
fucking
hold
response,
on,
you fucking
hold on,
retard. You're not fucking
hold
tracking.
on.
No, that's just not my response. You're just fucking retarded. My response
Okay,
wasn't
well
that
then
he has
your
to wait,
response
wait.
is
My
something
response
other than
wasn't
what
that
you said.
wait, my response isn't that he could just have energy that is relative, or he can just have stats that are relative to Rika. That would be conceding the point. And I'm not retarded. I'm saying he can have stats that are sufficient enough to fight against Geto, and Rika can be above all of them. And that these
You
stats don't have
you
to,
just said
and
this.
and that
Okay,
these
you just
stats
said
don't
the
have to be,
same thing with different
and that
words.
these
Same
stats,
thing,
no,
different
no, it's
words.
not, because he's not relative to Rika,
Okay,
and
what
then
does
Rika's the
division mean?
only person in this equation that's relative to Gojo. So that's the only thing that matters, right? So if he's not relative to Rika, he's relative to Geto. Even with this novice level of curse energy control, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't prove your point. Your scaling doesn't go through.
Okay, so firstly, I already justified as to why Rika, you didn't actually give me I already justified as to why your claim for why Rika is faster than Yuta doesn't actually like go through. I
I said
already
it's an equal
defeated that, but
interpretation.
hold on, but I
You
gave
haven't
more
defeated it.
basis.
It's an equal
I gave
interpretation.
more basis for my
No, you
interpretation. That's what
didn't.
I believe, and we're closing in on
No,
closing
you
this out.
didn't.
So hold on,
All
hold
you
on.
said was that it can be the case that he swapped hands, or that there's extra movement that's not shown in the panels. That's not likelihood.
I gave
That's not some
justification.
sort of
No,
probability given to it.
I gave justification. If
You
you
didn't give
don't get
any
it, if
justification. All you said
okay,
is
that's
that
fine. You can
we
take that.
see that
Let's move on to the
the
final
thing
point.
can be
Let's
coming
move on
from
to
the
the
right
final
side of his face, and obviously it can't just be coming from the right side of his face, because that's the thing that he hit him with earlier, and that there's extra movements before or off panel. But that doesn't prove that's actually the case. That's not a likelihood increaser. That's just you positing a
Zkiller, I
possibility.
gave my likelihood increaser, you fucking idiot. You weren't paying attention. So
No, you
now
didn't.
I'm just gonna move on to the final part. Do you agree that Rika can funnel cursed energy into Yuta? And do you agree to that?
Uh, Obviously, I agree that she can refill his curse energy. I
Okay,
just don't
so
agree. Wait, I just don't agree that this
hold
can
on.
go beyond the limit of Yuta's own physical body, what it's capable of like enduring in terms of curse energy. So obviously, I think that's going to be set by Yuta's own curse energy limit. I don't think he can go beyond that. And I use the analogy of like a
Yes.
charger and the phone charging something beyond 100%. I think that's illogical.
So you're just putting into question whether Yuta's body can actually handle that level of cursed energy being put. No.
But
Wait,
I
no,
don't
wait.
care. I don't care
Look,
if his body
hold on.
can. I don't care if his like. I don't know what you mean by body handle it. I just mean his cursed energy pool. Whether or not he can add more cursed energy to his cursed energy pool than he even physically has access to. And if he doesn't have access to it, then can he control it? That's the question.
Okay, so hold on. So it's very obvious, right? Add cursed energy to his cursed energy pool. Bro, what's your basis for skepticizing that? There's literally never an instance where someone
I
would
did give my
would
basis. I said, wait, I said in the fight against, this is where you're not
no,
tracking.
hold
I
on,
said
hold
in
on.
the fight against Ryu and Uro.
Zkiller,
Oh
I
my
haven't
god.
said,
Hold on.
you haven't listened to what I'm asking for your basis for. I'm asking for your basis as to why you believe literally anyone in the series has a limiter to how much curse energy they can take from other people and just put inside their body. Because there's no instance once in the series where someone will have like a limiter where they can't take in someone else's curse energy and just use that pool of curse energy. I don't think you can actually give a basis
Wait,
for that.
I just said, I just said if somebody's cursed energy, right, is like external to their own pool, right, and somebody lends cursed energy to their own pool, I'm not sure whether or not they can actually manipulate that, if that's actually able to be added upon their own pool. Because I think that the limit of your cursed energy is already set upon by your own pool. However, this is something that's left up arbitrary, so it can be possible, it can be not. Like, this is not something
Why
that's
do you
clearly
think the
defined in the
limit of your
series.
curse energy is set up to be your own pool?
Uh, because I just think that that's the maximum amount of curse energy you have access to at that point in time. And if like external sources grant you more curse energy, I just don't know if whether or not you're actually going to be able to control that. Like, I don't know if you can actually add that to your own pool or your own body, and you can actually physically control that. That doesn't make sense to me. That's just something
Okay.
that's never shown, stated, or implied in the series. And
Okay. So
and I already made it
I'm just
likely
gonna
that this
defeat this.
isn't the
I'm
case
gonna defeat
because
this
when
because this
Rika
is
is fighting Ryu,
disingenuous.
because when they're fighting Ryu and Uro, and Rika comes up, she doesn't add power to him.
Okay,
And you literally
that can
accepted
simply
this. So he
that can
doesn't get any
simply
stronger.
okay. One, I've already said earlier on in the debate, this is a different Rika. The one in calling games and the Shinjuku is a different Rika. Right? I have no issue with Rika's curse energy in Shinjuku or the calling games being just as potent as Yuta's. So even if he takes it in, he doesn't get any stronger. Or it's so insignificantly more powerful that it doesn't make a difference. Right? I don't have an issue with that. And I think that's fine. I think that makes sense. Right? However, with volume 0 Rika, right? If we know that calling games Rika can funnel curse energy into Yuta, and he can use that, and you somehow are skepticizing over volume 0 Rika could do that same thing, I think that's retarded. I think this is ingenuous.
That's not what I'm
And additionally,
skepticizing. I agree
hold on,
that volume 0.
hold
Wait,
on.
no,
No,
I
no, no.
no, because
Hold on. You
you're straw
misunderstand.
manning me
You
right now.
misunderstand. You misunderstand.
What
No,
I'm
no, no, no. You
skepticizing is
misunderstand.
whether or not Yuta can use curse energy and add it to
That's
his
what.
own pool
That's
that
what
exceeds his maximum
I didn't
amount.
say that directly, but that's obviously the entailment of what I meant. I
Okay, and
understand.
I never accepted Shinjuku Yuta being Rika being capable of doing that. So I don't know why you just said that. I never said, oh,
Right? He
Shinjuku
literally
Rika
does
can add
this.
her. I don't think so. I think she just refills his curse energy pool. I don't think she adds curse energy on
Yeah,
top of
with
like his already full pool.
how do you think she refills it? With her curse energy. She gives him her curse
Yeah,
energy.
okay, this is where you're not tracking. I never disagreed that Yuta has
Okay.
access to Rika's cursed energy as a storage unit where he can like draw upon cursed energy as he pleases, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a limit on the amount of
Wait
cursed
a
energy he can
minute.
draw
This is
upon.
recorded. I just realized you're being so disingenuous. You might not even remember the series. It's obvious. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, there's literally a panel that debunks this. And there's also numerous other things too I can also show you. But you just said something so dumb. Seriously? Wow. Let me debunk that stupid ass shit you just said, nigga.
Bro, I'm really close to raping you right now.
Nigga, look at this shit. He literally just says, "Come, Rika, give me everything." And we know this is
That's
right
stupid.
after.
You're
Hold
fucking
on,
retarded.
hold
Oh
on,
my god.
hold on, hold on,
Oh my
hold on,
god.
hold on.
Oh my
Nigga,
god. You're just
nigga,
fucking you're
nigga,
so
nigga,
stupid. Go
nigga.
ahead.
We,
Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
We know that this is right after he uses reverse curse technique, and they're sensing curse energy from him. And they say earlier on, I think you're finally bottoming out a Kotsu because you're using reverse curse technique, which is very consumptuous of curse energy. So if he summons Rika and he says, "Give me everything, Rika," right? He's bottomed out of his own curse energy. He doesn't have curse energy anymore. His tank is empty. So obviously, she's giving him her own curse energy. He's using her own curse energy. You're so
Do you want to
dumb.
conclude? Do you want to conclude?
And let me give you one more
Do you want to conclude? Because
justifier
I swear to God,
as
this is
to
so
what.
stupid.
Let me give you one more justifier as to why Volume Zero Yuta should follow the same rules.
No, no,
Volume
no.
Zero.
If the only thing you're saying is that Volume 0 Yuta follows the same rules that you just said right now, then that's fine. I don't
No,
disagree
I'm
with that
saying
because the
something
rules
else.
that
I'm
you
saying
just
something
laid
else.
out right
I'm,
now
I'm
don't
saying something
actually
else. I'm saying something
contradict
else.
my
I'm saying
interpretation. Because
something else.
all you're
I'm saying
saying is
something
that Yuta
else.
bottomed out and his
I
tank is
wish you.
empty, and then Rika used her curse energy and gave him all of like whatever the fuck, like give it all to me. I think that just means give me all the curse energy you can give me, which is
I
like
will be
that doesn't
saying.
prove your
I will
point.
be.
But like if Yuta's tank is empty and he needs to refill it, and Yuta and Rika's like the source that he uses to refill that does not contradict my fucking interpretation.
Okay.
The only
I
contradiction to
already.
my
I
interpretation
already gave.
comes
I
when you're
already gave.
presupposing that the
I
tank
already gave a
expands or
very
that there
clear.
is no tank, and then Yuta can just like take in all the cursed energy in the fucking world and manipulate it to his leisure. That's the only part that I disagree with.
Can we
So if you
finish
can
what
prove
we?
that, you can go ahead and prove that. If you can't prove that, we can just move on.
Okay. So hold on. So I've already given my justifier for my belief, right? So I don't have to go prove your burden that you just try to place
Okay,
on me.
conclude then.
So I want to say something, one last thing before we conclude. In Volume 0, we know this to be the case. Every time they see Yuta, nobody is talking about his bottomless pit of cursed energy or anything of the sort, or that his cursed energy is creepy or that he is powerful. The moment that Rika is summoned, does the temperature of the room change? And they're like, oh, wow, this guy's creepy, this guy's
Yeah,
powerful.
because Rika can
Right?
eclipse his own pool. That doesn't matter.
Okay. So it's very clear that a sorcerer who literally is training with bamboo sticks to fight Maki, who is losing to a literally like start of series Maki, he is losing to her in hand to hand. You would be stupid to claim that someone like that is actually able to use cursed energy on the level of Ghetto, a special grade, and actually
Well,
keep.
no, I disagree.
Hold
The
on,
two,
hold on,
no, I
hold on,
disagree. I
hold on.
disagree.
Let me finish. I don't care if you
Okay.
disagree. Give me the courtesy to finish before we conclude this
I'm
debate.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yuta is comparable to Ghetto, and he's also comparable to Rika, right? You would be stupid to claim that these characters who
I don't
are
think Ghetto is
literally
comparable to Rika. That's the entire thing that I was arguing with you.
hold on.
I
You
said
would be
Rika is
stupid.
above both of them.
Hold on.
You
Hold
have
on.
yet to prove that.
Hold on. You would be stupid to claim that someone like that, who is also able to threaten Gojo's life, right, would be able to generate cursed energy that opponent and still be weaker than Maki. Also, I have a quick question before we conclude.
I don't
Did
think
I
Yuta can threaten Gojo's life. I think that's retarded. What the fuck?
Hold on. Earlier in the debate, did I give my justification? I don't think I gave my
I'm
justification.
not gonna help you
for
track.
why-
If you did, you did. If you didn't,
No,
you
no, no,
didn't,
no.
bro.
Okay,
Let's move on, bro.
repeat it. Okay.
Wallahi, finish,
Reason-
bro.
The reason why I
No,
don't
wait.
think
You just said something I disagree with. Let me respond to what the fuck
Yeah,
you just
okay.
said. You just said, "Oh, if Yuta is relative to Maki, and then he fights on Kenjaku, he can't be relative to Kenjaku at the same time." First of all, I think Yuta's getting emotional amps. Like we just know that your cursed energy changes with emotions. Second of all, Yuta lands a Black Flash, which is something that's up to chance, and Black Flashes amp your power and it amps your stats. Third of all, I don't think Ghetto's actually trying against Yuta. I think Ghetto was playing with him. He's smiling. There's no part in the fight where Ghetto shows concern until after Yuta lands the Black Flash. That's when he actually starts being concerned, and that's when he actually starts fighting like seriously. And also, it's been several chapters in between when he's training with Maki and when he actually fights Ghetto. He goes through an entire fucking mission. He gets more experience using cursed energy. So there's no reason to say he's still at the same level. It's fucking stupid.
Okay. I'll just end this by scaling Yuta relative to Gojo, right? I know I didn't say this earlier.
End this by moving on my scale.
My justification for why I think it's out of character for Gojo to say to anyone that this person can threaten my life or that
I steel man that. I steel man that.
Hold on. The problem of steel manning. Hold on. If you steel man, okay. I understand.
I said Rika. I said Rika can be a threat to Gojo in whatever sense he perceives her to be a threat. I just said I don't think this applies to Yuta because I don't think Rika and Volume 0 and Yuta are relative, and there's no instances that you can prove to show that. And you haven't shown me any instances to prove that.
I already gave my justification.
Yeah, the only justification you gave is that Rika can amp him arbitrarily, and you haven't actually proved that he can amp him. You're just fucking retarded.
We're done.
That recording, I'm fucking retarded.
Everyone in the chat, let's make a poll real quick.
Let's make a poll. Fucking retarded.
Haram.
Wait, don't finish the recording until we get the poll, bro, and then like read out the results.
Recording until we get the poll, bro.
Why am I getting back now? Fuck I do.
Alright,
Get back to losing, bro.
I get back now.
Put the prayers for Zkiller and Jab, bro.
Bullshit, bro. These niggas are dick eating me. These niggas are dick eating me right now. This shit is dumb.
Prayers for Zkiller and Jab, bro. Put the prayers for Zkiller and Jab, bro.
This shit is dumb as fuck, bro. Niggas are fucking dick eating.
A votes, 7 for Haram, 1 for Zkiller, bro.
Who just said that? Who just said that? Who just said that?
I'm reading chat, bro.
Kill yourself.
I'm reading chat, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, bro.
For Zkiller is